See if that works now. All right. Yeah, I had this on like a low latency, and what happened was that like it doesn't support 1440, so it's like causing problems. All right. And the reason why I have it at 1440 is because let's see. I want to try to do some video editing here. I'm trying something different. See how this works. Do. Yeah, like I had to start all over again. Like I had this on like ultra low latency, but it doesn't support the 1440p aspect ratio, whatever. Oh, still giving me that fucking problems. God damn it. Current bitrate is lower than recommended. I thought it'd be like the same thing as like streaming at whatchamacallit at 1080, but apparently it's different. This sucks ass. Wow. The streaming is current bitrate is 95. I think you can change the bitrate on the fly, can't you? I like to think you can. Oh yeah? Alright, that's good to know. I just want to make sure it's looking okay. I'm just getting errors according to like the fucking YouTube thing. Let me see. I'm just gonna go to like its recommended bitrate here, which is 9,500 kilobits per second. I just got new internet, so well, it's the same internet. I just upgraded from 500 megabits to a gigabyte. So yeah, I should have enough fucking internet bandwidth and all this shit. Fuck. How are things going in Canada? Alright, I think I hope everything should be fine now. Let's just keep an eye on it, see what happens. Yeah, it's my first time doing this. I'm gonna try to like see if I can do some. There you go. Now it's better. Oh, I got a better excellent stream health from YouTube. Yeah, I remember last time like we were chatting and you're like, "Oh hey, it's actually 1 degree above zero. I'm gonna step outside and walk around." I was like, "Fuck, that's crazy." Oh shit, Adrian, what's up, buddy? It's been a while since I've seen you. Alright, well, it's been a while since I chatted with you. How you been? Congrats on the new house, right? Did you get like a new house recently or something? I don't go on Twitter that much because a lot of people are angry on Twitter at the moment, but I stop by every now and then. I saw your post. I guess you got a new house or something or a new job. Like, good for you. So yeah, like yeah, I know. Hello Loose, like everybody was encouraging me to play that game. It's an interesting game. I like it. It's just like my current situation is that I don't have the time to get good at video games, which is kind of like the reason why I stopped playing like Apex. I really like that game. It's fun, but I just don't have the time to maintain a skill level to keep playing that fucking thing. Because god damn it, I was starting to get to a point where like I can hot drop, you know, like an Apex, and I was able to like actually finish my game, and you know, I was trying to average like maybe 6 to 8 kills per game or something like that. Yeah, it was fun, and I was getting better at it, but I just couldn't do it, man. God damn it! So it takes way too much time. Fuck. Maybe when I'm old and retired, then fucking I can take some time to like play more video games. But god damn it, at the moment, I got so much shit going on. Yeah, me and my girlfriend were planning on moving actually. So we've been busy like going around searching for like apartments and all this stuff. We've been busy doing that. Yeah, once you start getting like professional gamers like in the lobbies, you're basically fucked. God damn it! It's like shit. It's like the moment your foot lands on the goddamn ground, snipe, you're dead. It's like god damn it, it's no fun. Then when I play with a team, I'll like try to land in an area that's not as hot, and where not a lot of people land, and then like my game players get mad at me for not fucking landing where they want me to land. I was like, whatever. No, yeah, everything's going up. Everything sucks right now. Particularly in California, like egg prices are going up. I don't know if it's the same thing throughout America, but yeah, the prices for eggs has been increasing by a lot. Jesus Christ, for like a 12 count egg card, it would have been like I don't know, maybe $3 or something like that. Now it's like close to six. Like it doubled in price. Yeah, it's crazy. Are you renting or did you? Oh, yeah, I guess you're renting, right? Yeah. Well, is it bigger? The same? I mean, like the thing with us, the reason why we're moving is because well, one, this is a one bedroom loft, and like we just moved here, kind of almost a start. We didn't really know what to expect, right? But once we got here and we spent here about this is our third year here, we kind of figure out what we like and don't like, in the sense of the living situation. So now we're looking for an apartment that kind of like meets our needs, right? We're okay with spending more money a month. We expect that. But the main thing is like, yeah, I definitely want to have my own room. Like we want to get like a 2 bedroom apartment. So one of them I'm going to create it like into an office. Another thing that's important for me is basically I want to have like our own like a built-in washer and dryer. So instead of walking with my fucking clothes to like the laundromat, it's already in like the apartment. Central AC is the major importance because right now I have an AC unit that's like just sticking out the wall, and that's like the only thing that's keeping the house cool. And during the summertime, it gets bad. So yeah, Central AC is nice. Sorry, Adrian, your ex got the house. All right, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I remember you telling me like your stepdaughter, like you get along with her, right? She graduated recently or a few months ago. Kind of remember that chat we had. All right, good job. Yeah, you told me she's like a scientist or something like that, or yeah. Those lawyers can be ruthless. This was one YouTuber I was following. He like documented his divorce. I don't know. It's kind of it was interesting but sad at the same fucking time. Like he showed like a receipt of like all the breakdowns of how much he was being charged by the lawyer here in America, and it was like, oh, I was making breakfast and I thought about you, so I'm charging you 2 hours for that or something stupid. I don't know. It's like it's just crazy, man. It's like can get very expensive. But I'm glad that thing worked out for you, man. Ugh. But yeah, like that's our mission. We're hoping by the end of the year to move out, so we made plans to. We already found like five. Yeah, we searched like 5 apartments. We actually want to move closer to where we work. We both work up in like 20 minutes away from where we're at, so we can be closer. And yeah, like I said, we want to get an apartment where it has 2 bedrooms, but they're separated. You know, it doesn't share like a room, so I can work and she can sleep. You know, just have some more privacy. I just have more space because right now I'm in the living room. Yeah, which has been working out, but there are times where it's like, I don't know. I just want to have my shit in a separate room, I guess. Yeah, also another thing, like since I've started doing this shit more, like the streaming and making videos, tutorials, I've been like more consistent with it. I actually wouldn't mind having a better background. I didn't think I would care about that, you know, when I started making these videos. I was like, hey, whatever, just make a video, yada yada. But I don't know, after a while, it does kind of bug, right? Also, there's times where like my table here, like I'll have mail or something that's personal, whatever, you know, and like I just don't want that to be in the background. So having a background that just more decorated however I want is nice, is clean, maybe has some soundproofing. Another thing I want to do is I want to write music. So right now, like if I was to start playing my guitar, even though like I'm wearing headphones, like the plucking of the guitar can like, you know, wake up my girlfriend. I busted out the A string again. So yeah, I want to get back to like playing this fucking thing. I took a break from it. Playing an A string is a damn beast. It's fun though. Hey, hello, Biscuit here. What's up? Hey, Biscuit, you're a musician. You can appreciate this thing. It's my agile guitar, my 8-string. Fucking 28 scale. I like this guitar. Yeah, I'm a lefty. Yeah, 8 strings. I took like a year off playing this fucking thing because this guitar in particular is not comfortable and it's not that great, I'll admit. Also, like, I don't know, it's just like I was hurting my hand because I couldn't figure out the tuning. And then like after like a year of playing this fucking thing, I realized that like you have to tune these guitar completely different. You cannot like tune it in a standard manner. Like just like there's way too much tension on the strings and like yeah, these things hurt. Let me see that pentatonic. I don't do shit like that, man. Fuck that. Doing scales like. Yeah, also another thing, I want to figure out how to like hook this up through like OBS to play it because I have Reaper. But yeah, it's a weird tuning. Yeah, like I said, I want to get back to doing that shit. But like, yeah, I definitely need some more privacy so I can play like music and do other crap. Pentatonic scale, dude. I make noise, not music. At least that's why I see it. Fuck. I actually wrote it down. Like I said, it's fucking weird. Because like to tune the guitar, if you want to do like a standard tuning, you gotta hurt your hand. It sucks ass. So basically it's F, G sharp, A, E, A, D, A, then A sharp. So basically I have like a nasty so when I play my metal and I get like those weird noises, so it's like, yeah, I need to like hook this up to like a distortion. Like it's I use Reaper. You need to like hit like a certain driver to be able to like play it through OBS. Like I was able to do it, but for some reason like with this new recent like update, OBS dead. It messed everything up. Oh yeah, toast. Yeah, you literally have a fucking bass. Maybe you can hear that. I like that wobble you get. Yeah, it's fun, but it's definitely a different like way to play this goddamn thing. Yeah, me too. Like with the 6-string that I got, it's like a drop C sharp tuning. That's what I play. Yeah, but like say, well, like this guitar, like you cannot do that. You have to tune it a different way. Like it took me a long time to understand that. Even though the guitar is literally a fucking different instrument, you gotta treat it almost like a harp. Fucking shit. Yeah, it's been a while since I streamed. I was planning on streaming when I was in Vegas, but the carbonated water got into my head and I didn't do that. Yeah, fuck. So, yeah, I was actually surprised how much people actually liked the vlogging I did up in Vegas. I was actually surprised, to be honest. Like, for the most part, like, my videos will average maybe... Oh, it's been going up, but, like, usually it'd be, like, 30 to 50 views. Hey, Juan Carlos here. What's up, man? Yeah, it was fun, but I had too much fun, so I had to scale it back. To have a good time in Vegas, at least for work, I have to be at 6. I had that shit at 12, so yeah, I gotta tune it back fucking down a bit. No, that's cool though. Like, I had a chat with Paul. It's like, you know what? From now on, I'm not gonna drink just whatsoever. I'm not gonna do that. I shouldn't be drinking anyways, but I just told him, like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm there for work, so you know, I gotta be more mindful of that. He already got the tickets to go to Taiwan. So we got that planned up. We're going to Taiwan. Yeah. So pretty excited about that. Going to shit. Going to Taiwan. Going to Taiwan. Taiwan, caro. Ugh. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the same thing, like how I did with like Vegas. You know, like show you how I pack and all the other crap, and like you know, stick to like a daily plan. My main goal, well, aside from work, I actually want to go to the top of Taipei 101, that building. We did that once with Paul, but like it was raining or something like that, or it was too windy, and like they weren't allowing people to go out on the balcony on top of Taipei 101. So this time I do want to go. Obviously, I want to make sure I film that. Yeah, I'm doing the stream at 1440, so the latency is a bit low. I was trying to go for ultra low, but it doesn't support it for this setting. Let's see. Also, like I had like a new layout on my OBS thing, so some of my shortcuts are not the same, unfortunately. Let's see here. Alright, so I'm trying something different here. Last time I made a poll on my YouTube if people want to see me do some work while I'm live streaming, see how that works, right? And I got like actually 20 votes, I think. Everybody wanted to say yes to go for it. I was like, alright, that's cool. So that's the plan. So let's see here. So basically what I want to try to do is I want to edit this video. We went to a convention yesterday. Part of the reason why I'm doing this stream and this aspect ratio at 1440p is because I'm using my ultra wide. When it comes to making tutorials or editing overall, like I do like the ultra wide layout. It's a lot easier, honestly. Also, between 4K and 2K monitors, because I have both. 1080p, it's too cramped. It sucks ass to edit with, right? 1440, I mean, the 4K monitors, the text is too squished, it's too small, right? You're able to like, make everything bigger, you know, to like zoom in, but then what's the point of having what's the point of having a 4K monitor if you're just expanding everything, right? So the good middle ground is actually 2K if you want to do some editing. So I'm using my ultra wide monitor here that's 2K, right? And my 4K monitor, I'm mainly gonna use it for like more real time or picture accurate color information when I'm doing my my color correcting and stuff like that, right? Also for like more desktop space, because it's a 4K monitor, you are able to cram a bunch of windows in it. So yeah, that's another cool thing, and I'm expecting to do when I move is that right now all my fucking monitors, they're like jammed together and right in front of me. I want to be able to have a more comfortable monitor layout when I move, because right now like I don't like how things are set up at the moment, but it's all good. So the plan is I'm gonna do this video. So me and my girlfriend, we went to a convention center yesterday, right? We went to let's see, they should all be here. Yeah, we went to a convention center, and let's see, show some cool shit. Yeah, me and my girlfriend, we love like Halloween related stuff. And we went to a convention center, and actually, yeah, we had a blast. Let's see if I can show you something cool. Let's see where, I think this might be the one. So there's like a movie that came out. It's called Terrifier 2. I don't know if anybody watched that or if you guys are into horror movies. There was like a really fucked up, gross movie, like really bad, like people being decapitated and all kinds of gross shit like that. It's like it's a very bad movie in the sense of like visuals, right? But it's all camp, right? It's like a total nasty slasher movie. So they had like all the actors there for Terrifier 2. Here's the director, and they had the main actor there. But I didn't feel too comfortable filming them because usually they want you to pay, so I was being somewhat respectful. You're too much of a wuss for horror movies? Yeah, it's not for everyone. I like movies overall in general. Like, the fact that it's a horror movie, I mean, to me, it's still a movie. But yeah, I like everything from fucking, obviously, the Marvel shit to... I do like some romance movies. Foreign movies, I love foreign movies. Comedies or whatever. I'm a big fan of movies overall, but I guess I like going to these conventions because, like, for the most part, like, the environment is just fun, right? And, like, there's a lot of actors here. Also, there's people dressed up, cosplayers and shit, all dressed up in the crazy Halloween outfits and stuff like that, so it's fun. But what I want to show you is... see if I can find it. I don't know if I can film these guys or not. Yeah, was it this one? Oh, here we go. My camera. Daniel Phillips and what's it? Wasn't it Rachel Brake? I don't know. I don't know if you guys watched like House of a Thousand Corpses or any movies by Rob Zombie. These are like the two main actors that he always has, right? Recently, like Rob Zombie did like the Monsters like movie, or I don't know if it's a TV show. I haven't watched it yet. The main guy that did like Herman Monster, yeah, he's the main actor right here. Jeff Daniels Phillips. Then like the cast from Scream was here. Like if I can. I don't think I filmed him. What's this guy? Damon Sawa? Guy from SOC Punk and Casper and Final Destination. He was there as well. Like I said, I didn't feel too comfortable filming them because they want you to pay him, so I'm kind of like considerate of that, but I don't know, I just want to like, I guess show you. Some other, I don't know who else is here. But yeah, anyway, so my plan is I want to like edit this video while I'm chatting with you guys, get some fucking work done. If I'm doing something you guys like want me to talk more about in the sense of my process of editing, of how I'm doing it and why, then like feel free to like add that to the chat. Obviously take some time and respond to you, right? So yeah, I don't know. Like, even though I like playing video games, but there's moments where like, shit, I gotta get some fucking work done, huh? And like, I'm at a point now where it's like, my channel is starting to get more priority, you know, than video games, right? Me and my girlfriend were always doing something on the weekends, so I just want to like get into the habit of like making videos out of that shit and have fun with it, right? So yeah. Anyways, that being said, so I did something different this time. Like usually I'll like after the event I'll like record myself and then I'll talk about it, like what happened. You know, like oh this is what I did. You know, this is so on and so forth, right? But this time I decided, okay, since my girlfriend is with me, I just decided we just like left the convention center, so we just sat in the car and we started talking. And just like it had her be a little part of the video. So yeah, she's the girlfriend. All right, so let's see. Probably the first thing I'm gonna do is this is just like a solid piece, right? Like a solid clip of like from the camera footage. So the first thing I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna get rid of all like the I'm gonna get rid of all like the silent parts right here, right? So usually what I do in that case is like I actually use something called time bolt. And this software is a lifesaver. This is a massive time saver. Definitely saves you a lot of time, but it can doing a lot of the editing for you, right? I think you can do it from here. So yeah, you want to see some magic? Yeah, drop the motherfucker in here. Boom, and just like that, it cuts out all like the dead space for us. It saves me a lot of time. All right, see, there you go. There's a reason why I have a lot of drives. I'll get to that in a bit. Let me see, make sure delete silence, okay. There's a reason why I have a lot of drives. All right, with the drives, close that. Let me get back to that. File import. Yeah, that's like a process when you want to import an XML file in DaVinci. It's not as easy as I would like it to be. Where am I? It's like a fucking process usually. All right, that should work. And just like that, see, like it just made all those cuts for me. Pretty cool. That's why I like that software. Just that right there, see me probably like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes of editing or so. Yeah, so Adrian, to go back to why I have a bunch of drives. The way how I work, honestly, I like to have a drive for a specific task, right? Obviously you got your local C drive where it's basically all your main software is, you know, your OS, you know, and if I was to install software, say like Adobe or any other software, it goes to my main C drive, right? Then I have another storage device for my personal stuff, you know, whether it's pictures or just personal backup shit. I got a smaller, you know, drive for my fucking projects, one for the cache files. I got one 2 terabyte mechanical hard drive for, you know, backup stuff, you know, just stuff that I want to store. 2 of these drives actually, like these two, they're C drives I can disconnect, right? I can take with me. Wait, not this one. This one and yeah, these two. They're just connected to the computer through a C drive, the Type-C connections, so I could just like remove it, take it with me, right? But yeah, like I like to have a bunch of like C drives for different tasks, right? Because if you have like a bunch of shit jammed into one drive, you can like run out of space instantly. And also another thing is that if one of your drive where everything is at dies, then you're pretty fucked, right? So I like to have different drives, one for my storage, one for my raw footage, one for my auto saves, one for my. That way, if one thing fucks up, at least I have a bunch of other crap that's saved in different SSDs. So that's kind of like the reason why I do it that way, because it has happened to me. For as much as I work, I do have SSDs that end up dying, and then when that happens, it becomes a clusterfuck. But in that case, is I have a bunch of like storage devices. They're all spread out. They all have their own job to do. Then like I'm able to like back up my stuff and move on from there. Yeah, the cool thing about having a cache is like I could just double click on it and have everything for Adobe, for ProRes, or my music, Photoshop or whatever. So in this case, like I could just open up and say like a Premiere Pro, right? All this shit here is just like cache files created for different projects to deal with Paw. I just can select them and delete them. And there you go, that's it, because Adobe does some weird like sub menu crap. You have to dig really into it to find like these cache files. In this case, it's just there, and like it's just easier to clean, right? And like yeah, it's just a lot easier because this shit takes up a lot of space. Just get rid of it, boom, done, and that's it. It just it clears up a lot of space. It's just a lot easier to organize this crap. I strongly suggest DaVinci as well. I'm trying to convince Paul. Well, I have been telling Paul about DaVinci and the benefits of it, but just the time, and it's mainly time, really, just for him to sit down and start learning it. Like, it's just gonna be difficult for him to do at the moment, right? So. Alright, let's see. Now, probably the first thing I'll do in this case is what happened here? Where's this red? No, it's offline. Let's delete that. But yeah, if you want to start using DaVinci, I suggest it. Let's see, the first thing I usually do, like after I make my edits and all that crap, is I select everything. And then like I try to normalize all the audio levels just to like make sure it doesn't fuck up my ears. So I just normalize this guy. It's pretty quick. That's another thing about using DaVinci. It's super fast. See, maybe I can play some music in the background so it won't be too quiet. I think like was it Lo-Fi Hip Hop Girl? I think you're able to do that. I think Lo-Fi is able to... What's it? Let me double check. I want to make sure like Lo-Fi Girl, you can actually use the the music. I don't want to get fucking copyright striked. Good question. All right, hold on a sec. Get some music in the background. All right. So here's my task manager. I want to see if we can put that as low as possible. And here's my memory. So I got a shitload of memory. I got a 161. Wait, how much? Shit, I can't even think of it at the moment. 124, I think. Yeah, 124 gigabytes of that shit of memory. No, my bad. 128. Oh, dumb. Okay, 128 gigabytes of memory. Now, the only time you're gonna need more gigabyte or more memory is when you're gonna start doing more visuals, right? Like, in order for like the software to work fast, so it does have to render everything all the time. It actually uses your memory to store previews, right? So Premiere Pro, I mean After Effects is actually a good example of this. If you want to do like a lot of visuals, anything that has to do like with lights or animations and stuff like that, instead of like rendering everything and creating a bunch of files, I'll create temporary images inside of your memory, right? So it's stored in there. That way it can plays back from the memory itself. So 32 gigabytes is actually pretty good to start with. I would suggest you to upgrade to 64 just to make sure everything's okay, right? Because yeah, your software can start to eat up more memory. If you're just gonna do basic stuff like just cut and paste, maybe some text, then you should be okay. But once you start like doing more stuff, more invest, if you want to do like animation stuff, anything with like say like with Fusion inside of like DaVinci, then you're probably gonna need to add some more memory, right? But for now, you should be pretty good. Yeah, so 32 should be okay. When I was in Vegas and I was editing pause videos, I was actually having problems with my PC because I already had 32 gigabytes. It kept freezing because I was doing too much and I couldn't keep up. That's another thing. Like if you have like a bunch of like software open, because I had 3 or 4 things or more open, right, software-wise, and I was just eating up a lot of like the memory use, right? That's another cool thing about like DaVinci. It's all here, right? You don't have to have a bunch of like apps open, kind of like I do with Adobe. So like right here, everything's all in one shot, which is great. Yeah, you should be fine with 32 to start with. Yeah, that's a good amount. But yeah, like once you notice like if your software starts to freeze up or you're not moving as fast, most likely you're gonna need some more more memory. But 32 is good. All right, so probably the first thing I want to do in this case is like I need to get mics eventually, but I just mainly using like the audio from like the camera itself, right? So I probably just want to mess with that to begin with before I do anything because it's kind of driving me nuts. So yeah, let's do that. So I just go to like the Fairlight. Yeah, like DaVinci is really cool. Yeah. Let me see. Let me make myself a bit smaller. Actually, I should probably move my face here so you guys can see what I'm doing better. Where would be a good spot? There you go. That should be fun. So something you want to keep in mind with like DaVinci is like you have targets, right, that you want to like aim for, loudness meters. So in this case, I want to the integrated section right here, I want to try to be at 16, just to like make sure like I'm at a good level of loudness and for YouTube, right? So yeah, I'm still able to expand this guy a bit. Where am I? Let's see. Oh, I know what's up. Okay. Select this guy. Copy. Let's get rid of this guy. Boom, and paste. So basically something I do is like I already have like timelines that are created up front. So in this case, like see, it's got my master. I got a 1080p 30 frames per second timeline that I already created, right? Which is where I drop my footage at. And the thing about this is that this layer, the audio, if I go to Fairlight, I already have some filters that I have like already added ahead of time. So since most of my videos are kind of like the same in the sense of like using the same mic and the same environment, there's really no point for me to like be adding like the same audio filters over and over again. So I just already have a sequence that already has like my audio filters, in place, so I could just drop the footage and like the audio is done just to save me some time, right? But in this case, it's like we filmed in the car, and I'm not using a mic, so I'm gonna do something different, right? Just to make sure everything sounds better. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But it's the same process. I just like controlling some of like the bass here. I think I'm ready to increase it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to get some mics eventually, dude. See, as you can see here, I'm starting to get close to like negative 16, which is what I want. So I'm trying to increase this probably to 3. It's good for there. So I just did some compression, basically, you know, like controlling like the low end of like the voice, like the muddy section. Most of like the voices around this section, between what 400 to 5,000 hertz. Yeah, I'm not an audio expert, but I'm just like doing what I know, which ain't much. See, fix the DS or stuff. Should be fine. It's like the de-esser filter there. Alright, yeah, that's the thing you gotta learn when you start to edit your videos. There's a difference between volume and loudness. So you have volume, right? See, like you have a speaker and you increase like the knob, right? You're increasing actually the output of something from your speakers, right? That's like called the volume, right? Then you have something called loudness of like the audio itself, right? So basically what I'm doing is like I'm adding compression of the audio itself, right? The actual main source, and I'm increasing it, right? Making sure everything's more stable and that it more audible, more like a normalized level, so it can sound good when it comes out of like the of your headphones, right, or your speakers, right? That way, you know, when you get the video, you don't have to worry about cranking up like the knob on your headset, right? Everything comes out of YouTube okay, right? But yeah, YouTube, they have like a certain level that they want you to be at. I think it's negative 14 that they want you to be at loudness level, but I'm aiming for negative 16, but that way it doesn't clip, right? At least it sounds good for me, right? Just so it's not too distorted. And that's what I'm getting here at this number, where my oh yeah, I think where was it? I think there's a way to actually zoom in on something. I'm gonna try. I think it's like control. I think it's window plus. Oh, there you go. Let me know if you guys can see that or not, or how it works. Yeah, this section right here, negative 16. That's what you want to do. That's what you're gonna be aiming for when you do like YouTube stuff. Were you guys able to see the zoom? Let me know in the chat. I was like, I don't know if that worked or not. Oh, it worked? Okay, good. Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way how to do like some zooms like live. So you guys can see, right? Because right now, obviously, if you guys are looking at your phone, you probably can't see shit. But if I was to do that command, then it's like, boom, check that out. And I can be like, yeah, here's the expander, and I don't know, what the fuck, and I have it set up so it follows my mouse. So, I don't know, I think that kind of looks cool. Alright, there you go. Like, yeah, see, this is like part of the things I like doing about this shit. Part of me like streaming, like I'm learning a lot that by me teaching you guys this stuff and me streaming, I learned a lot, right? So it's like, all right, this is cool. Yeah, I really enjoy doing this shit. So I'm glad people wanted to see this, so I can like talk to you about what I'm doing and I can get some work done at the same time. Yeah, there you go. See, so yeah, that's my idea of doing this shit. So yeah. All right. So far, I guess it's sounding good. Yeah, I definitely need to get mics. So if we're gonna do this shit more often. Ow. Sorry if I'm fucking up your speakers. I'm just doing some audio thing. So basically what I'm doing here with the equalizer is that I'm finding like the nasty frequencies that exist within the audio, right? And I'm reducing it. So that's what I'm doing with my... So basically that's what I'm doing here. These points here, mainly I'm using the equalizer to reduce the bad frequencies, right? So if I play this, usually around this area you get a lot of hisses, right? Around the 8K hertz, if you can hear it. Yeah, right here you get like the nasty frequencies. Whoa. So basically that's what I'm doing. I'm just reducing the shit. All right. Yeah, I need to create some macros. Be a lot easier. I'm hitting like what's it, Windows plus and Windows minus for that shit. Oh, you can't hear it? Oh, hold on a sec. All right, good thing you told me. Hold on a sec. Yeah, basically my OBS, like, what I do is, when I do my tutorials, yeah, say for like the desktop audio, I have like a set on track 1 and track 2. So I'm just gonna need to do that. It should be fine then. That way it comes out of the stream from track 1. That way you guys can hear it. Let's see. Let me know if you guys can hear this now. Yeah, I was wrong. There was a fucking long ass line, big time. It was like wrapping around like the convention center, shit like that. We were. Can you hear it now? We're driving by and we're like, oh, we're kind of fucked. But then, like, I don't know, something happened and like my girlfriend here actually saw the security. Okay, good. Yeah, like I said, like I said, I totally changed my layout for this stuff. Usually, this layout that you see right now, I mainly use it when I'm making my tutorials, right? So I have like the audio coming out of like 2 separate tracks. So the audio that you were hearing was from audio track 1, which is mainly the mic. So now I'm just sending like the desktop audio to this track that you're hearing right now. So let me just to show you what I'm trying to do. Now, unfortunately, with DaVinci, in Premiere Pro, you can see like waveforms as it's playing, but it's not doing it here. Hopefully in an update, it'll show you those waveforms, right? But what I'm doing is that like I'm creating bands here, these little points to find nasty frequencies, right? So here, like the higher ends, there's like a lot of nasty hissing sounds. Pretty guarded. Then like I don't know. I guess
he had a box of wristbands, and so we just walked over
You can hear it's almost like a hissy sound, like like that shit.
to him and asked him what it was, and he says, "Oh, do you have your tickets?"
I'm like,
and then
yeah,
sure enough,
for sure.
Joseph pulled his tickets out, and then we got the wristbands.
So I
we
should reduce that a little bit. Over here around the 4K area, around this section, you get a lot of whistling.
Walked right in. We didn't have to wait in line.
Yeah, so I pulled it out. He got impressed, and he gave us the fucking wristband.
He got impressed.
The security was like, all right, here's your... Yeah, and also you can hear that this area sounds kind of distorted, so I just reduced that down a bit. Over here, it sounds kind of muddy when you're around the 500 hertz area.
He was like, oh, he's got a gimbo. He's official.
Yeah, so like, I don't know. Yeah, see right there, it gets distorted, so I'm going to reduce this section a bit. Like, I don't know if he fucked up or it was just... And then, gonna just reduce the bass a bit. Feeling generous, or I just didn't care, but like, yeah, I was fucking cool, because we would have waited like an hour. There you go, so. That's basically what I'm doing. And then, like, these guys in the end, like, I'm just cutting out, like, more frequencies that we don't need. So, yeah, a little bit. That's for damn sure, more outside, and fuck with that. So, he just gave us a pass, we, like, went on through. And because I reduced, like, more frequencies, like, the volume got reduced a bit. So, what used to have been, like, negative 16. Now it went down to like negative 18 or 17. But I think for now on, we're probably gonna get like the VIP passes for this thing. Because yeah, you get like a separate line and I don't know. I mean, you pay a little more. Alright, so yeah, now all I have to do is like, I'm just gonna increase the gain here to make up for like that loss of like volume that I got from reducing these frequencies. Obviously, I think general admission was 35 bucks. A VIP was like 100. I don't know.
But that's for 2 days, right? For
yeah,
the weekend pass.
Yeah, for both days, because this is like the second year of doing this convention in Ontario, CreepyCon, and yeah, I liked it. Okay, that's good. So that's what it made me for. So yeah, like I'm able to reduce like the frequencies by keeping the ones we want, and then like I just increase like the volume or the gain a little bit to get back to like where I want to be. So yeah, that's the goal with that. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's probably more that I could do. I'm not an expert when it comes to audio. There's one thing I want to get better at. Another thing I personally want to like improve on is like color correcting. That's something I haven't improved for shit. Yeah, I really want to get better at learning how to color grade and all the good stuff, right? Because I'm not that good with it, right? But yeah, that's something I need to get better at. That's for fucking sure. I just know basic crap of basic stuff. Let me do something quick really here. What was it? I think use local grade or was it remote grades? I think it's what you want to select. Oh, I love this shit. Like, I don't know, ever since a kid I like to push it together like a puzzle, and that's why I see this thing. It's almost like a puzzle for me, you know? It's like a big puzzle, you know? And I guess another thing that I enjoy about this is that when, say, like tech news, because that gets, I guess, the most positive attention and most views from his other videos in general, right? For like 10 minutes, I have your attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of interesting. Like, it doesn't matter what part of the world you're at. Like, for 10 minutes, we got your attention, you know? And like, for those 10 minutes, you know, I don't know, my goal is to like entertain you, keep you informed, and like you know, teach you something or whatever. Just like, I don't know, something about knowing that fact that I got your attention for that little bit is interesting to me. You know, it's pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't bad. Let's see, I think let's see. Do a little bit of color correcting here. Yeah, like it's funny. Like, I mean, like before PewDiePie had an editor called Brandon. When I used to watch PewDiePie stuff, and like the thing about his editor was like he was constantly fucking with him like all the time, pretty badly. Like you know, like throughout his videos, right? Just like, I don't know, like and also they'll be talking to each other through like the camera. Like PewDiePie would mention him, and his editor will like fuck with him in return. I don't know, for some reason that I like that. So when we started doing tech news, I kind of like wanted to do that because for the most part, me and Paul we get along very well, right? So I started to fuck with him also a little bit more and more like through the videos, and like that just kind of became the thing, right? Yeah, people told me about Mark Pilar. What's it? Mark Plier? I forgot his name. It's a YouTuber. He's always like joking around with his editor. See, I'm just doing a basic color correcting, nothing crazy. Like I said, I'm not a colorist. That's one thing I definitely want to like get better at is like learning how to like color correct and stuff like that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it looks better. It's not great, but yeah. You can always it has like a window here. You click on and off just to see the difference. Wait, does this work? Oh wait, it's not what I wanted. Let's say a P. Oh yeah. That doesn't work. Oh well, whatever. Simon Whistler. I don't think I've heard of that guy, to be honest.
But that's for 2 days, right? For
Yeah.
the weekend pass.
Yeah. All right, so I guess like I got my audio already set up and I got my color correcting, whatever. Usually I'll do audio last, but since the audio in this case is not that great because like it's from my camera, I just want to get that out of the way, mainly for me and also for you guys, because since you guys are hearing this with I don't know, phone or whatever, I want to make sure it's somewhat audible. Another thing I do is that, well, the first thing I do is that I'm gonna go through everything, and then as I'm going through the project itself, I'm gonna like cut out the crap I don't need or make micro adjustments, you know, for like the edits, right? If I need to make a clip shorter, then I can do that. And then once I get that done, then I start adding all like the B-roll. Recording. All right, try something new. You probably recognize this face. You probably see her right now and then. I should refer to her as only as the girlfriend, but she actually has a name. What's her name?
The girlfriend.
The girlfriend. So yeah, you guys in the chat, you could just like say hi to the girlfriend. so we just like finish. See how great it is, like using this software, Timebolt. You know, it just made all the cuts for me. Like instead of like me being like, hey, the girlfriend. Yeah. Finish like coming, spending with him. Like coming. Like finish like coming. Spending what 5 hours usually feels like it. We got here at 12, right?
Like about 5 hours, like 1 to 5.
Yeah, it's 5:30 right now. So we thought like, or at least I thought, I was like, okay, let's just try to beat the crowd because like you just like say hi to the girlfriend. So we just like finish like coming, spending what 5 hours usually feels like it. Yeah, see, like so this is where you guys gonna see a lot of fuck ups from me because like you guys are interested in seeing fuck ups? Well, you're gonna see a lot of that here, especially from me, because like, I don't know. Obviously, me and my girlfriend, we are talking and we understand each other, so we have like our own language going on. So now I have to like do the work of like cutting out the crap that doesn't make sense to make it make sense, right? So right now the video, this thing is about what, 1minute and 12 seconds long. By the time I'm done with this video, it's most likely it's gonna be 8 minutes long, knowing me. Yeah. So yeah, you guys in the chat, you could just like say hi to the girlfriend. So we just like, so like this part just doesn't make sense when I start talking. So we thought like, or at least I thought, I was like, okay, let's just try to beat the crowd because like there usually is a big, because everybody's trying to get in when it gets open to the general public. If you get VIP, like, well, for general admission. So I had the idea, okay, let's just wait till, you know, just to, you know, let the people in, whatever. But yeah, I was wrong. There was a fucking long ass line. Big. All right, so here's the situation. Like, we went to a convention and there was like a big line, right? And what happened was we were walking towards the end of the line, but we saw like a security walking around with a box full of like wristbands, right? And we told him, hey, we have tickets. Where do we go? And he's like, I can see them. So I pulled out my tickets that I printed out. And he's like, here. And he gave us like the wristbands. And he told us to go straight towards the front. So we didn't wait in line. So we're like, all right. But the thing is, like, I don't know if he was supposed to do that or not, I really don't know. But so I'm at a point where it's like, if I make this public, if people that actually went to like the convention sees this video, they most likely are gonna get pissed. They might complain, and then I start thinking, oh, maybe I should cut this part out, right? It's like one of those situations I don't know what to do. So this does happen. So, yeah, maybe I can like pull up the video. So yeah, like there was like a big ass line. See all this crowd of people here? Yeah, this guy was walking. What's that for?
Huh?
What's the band for?
Do you have?
We have a ticket.
You have your ticket? Let me see it, please.
For the baby. Yeah, so basically he gave us the fucking ticket and we were like, okay, let's go. Let me see if I can get that crowd again. You can see like this crowd here. Oh man, that's like, it was like a total zigzag of people. We're like, yeah, I guess we skipped an hour or more of fucking line wait. So we're like, okay, just keep going. So like I said, we just kept going and going and boof. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna cut this part out because I don't want to get this guy in trouble for whatever reason. So you guys get exclusive behind the scenes shit. Yeah, like it was bad. We walked in there and we were like, it's a haunted experience.
Let's do it.
Hey, we're here. I don't know. I mean, like, is that what's supposed to happen? What are people outside waiting for then?
We were supposed to be in that line.
Yeah, like I said, like, I don't want to get this guy in trouble, so I'm just going to cut that part out, most likely. Because, like, yeah, you can see all this crowd, dude? Shit. Yeah, like there was a lot of people. I mean, it looks like it's one line, but it's not. It's actually kind of like, it goes like, it like snakes, you know, doing that shit. So we're like, yeah, we skipped all that. So this guy here, thank you. Like, maybe he could have, I don't know. But like I said, I just don't want to fucking get this guy in trouble. But then, like, I don't know, something happened and, like, I don't know, I guess.
He had a box
of like, I'm like,
and then
yeah.
sure enough, Joseph pulled his tickets out, and then we didn't have to wait in line.
Yeah, so I pulled it out. He got impressed, and he gave us.
He got impressed.
He was like, all right, here's your wristband.
He's like, oh, he's got a gimbal. He's official.
Yeah, so like, I don't know, if he fucked up or he was just being generous or actually didn't care, but like, yeah, let's fucking go because we would have waited like an hour. That's for damn sure more outside and fuck with that. So he just gave us a pass. We like went on through. But I think for now on, we're probably gonna get like a VIP passes for this thing. Because yeah, you get like a separate line, and I don't know. I mean, you pay a little more, obviously. Because I think general admission was $35. VIP was like 100.
But that's for 2 days, right? For
yeah,
weekend pass.
Yeah, for both days. Because this is like the second year doing this convention in Ontario. All right, so VIP was like 100. But I think for now on, we're probably gonna get like the VIP passes for this thing. Because yeah, you get like the unseen footage. Yeah, totally unseen footage. Because yeah, you get like a separate line and creepy con, and yeah, I liked it.
But that's for 2 days, right? For
yeah,
the weekend pass.
Yeah, creepy con, and yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. Yeah, the VIP is for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. I guess I'll be good for it one day, to be honest. I guess the cool thing about this convention, like the main focus was like they got everybody from. All right, so like I said, like this is where I kind of fucked up because like I don't want to like get this guy in trouble. I don't know if I should include it or not, but let's see. So we just like finished like spending what 5 hours usually feels like it. We got here at 12, right?
Like about 5 hours, like 1 to 5.
Yeah, it's 5:30 right now. So we thought like, or at least I thought, I was like, okay, let's just try to beat the crowd because like there usually is a big fucking. Alright, yeah, I guess I'm gonna cut the part out and I need to make it like seamless that we like it's just like a regular conversation, right? Without any gaps.
He says, oh, do you have your tickets?
I'm like,
we didn't have to wait in line.
yeah, so I pulled it out. Impressed. He gave us a fucking wristband.
Impressed.
He was like, so like, I don't know, I don't know if he was decide and fuck with that, so he just gave us a pass. We like went on through. But I think for now on, we probably. See, so yeah, that was like about a fucking minute already that cut out. It was just like dialogue. So yeah, that happens. Yeah, it's 5:30 right now. But I think for now on, we're probably gonna get like the VIP passes for this thing. Because yeah, you get like a separate line, and I don't know. I mean, you pay a little more, obviously. I think general admission was $35. A VIP was like 100. I don't know.
But that's for 2 days, right?
A VIP was like 100. I don't know. 100. So this is where like doing your commands and shortcuts like fucking like help out. 100.
But that's for 2 days, right? For
Yeah,
the weekend pass.
Yeah, for both days, because this is like the second year of doing this convention in Ontario, CreepyCon, and yeah, that's something I guess I do a lot. Is like the and fucking doing that shit. Let's get some music going on. Just so I don't want to be too quiet. And yeah, and you're gonna hear that shit a lot. Con. Yeah, yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. Tune that down as low as possible. The VIPs for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. I don't know. I guess I'll be good for only 1 day, to be honest. I guess the cool thing about this convention, like their main focus was like they got everybody from Terrifier 2. But yeah, exactly, we represent it. Actually, people like my but yeah, exactly, we Terrifier 2. Yeah, exactly, we represent it. Actually, people like my shirt better than hers, which is kind of cool. Actually, like this one guy, he was like, "Oh, put out a head and gave me candy. He didn't give you candy, huh?" Nothing about it. You're right. You didn't get no candy. I did.
No, he didn't give me candy.
He candy. He didn't give you candy, huh? All right. I'm sorry, guys. I got to turn the music off. It's too distracting. Nothing about it. You're right. You didn't get no candy. I did.
No, he didn't give me candy.
Candy. He didn't give you candy, huh?
No, he didn't give me candy.
Yes, Adrian. All right, serious talk right now. This is the moment where you're gonna learn. A lot of people custom. Which one stuck out the most? As a male, the sexy zombies are always great to watch. Yes, for sure. Fuck. Yeah, they were. But yeah, I mean. I'll share some videos of like people walking around, stuff like that. But going back to Adrian, yeah, something like I had to learn to do is basically seeing yourself on video, and actually that's gonna fuck with you. Okay, my voice has always been something I've been self-conscious about. I'll admit, right? Like, I don't know, I always consider it to have, like, I have a drunken chipmunk voice. At least that's how I think I sound, right? I just have that voice. Like, it's kind of like high-pitched or squeaky or whatever, and, like, for a while I tried to walk around and talk like this or something, but it's not genuine, right? So it's like, hey, fuck it, whatever. And, like, the same thing it goes with, like, oh, shit, my hair's fucked up, or I don't know what. Oh, I can tell I'm a little overweight. So, I don't know, there are certain things you start to see about yourself that you're not used to. It's crazy, right? Because you don't see yourself in that way, right? But yeah, you have to get used to, like, hearing the sound of your voice, your appearance. Part of the reason I'll admit is, like, I started buying better clothes. Is because, like, I started seeing myself. I figured, okay, whatever, I have shoes that are, like, 2 or 3 years old. Well, fuck it, whatever, right? They're comfortable. But then I started looking at them. I'm like, wow, they look like shit. Fuck that. So I actually got better shoes. Same thing with shirts. I had like shirts that are basically hand-me-downs or had been given to me for like Christmas or whatever. And I had them for like years. And, I was just like, yeah, whatever. But then I look at myself, I was like, wow, I need new clothes. Fuck with that. Same thing with new haircut. It's just like, yeah, it's going to happen. It does happen. But honestly, I embrace that because like the way I see it is basically self-improvement. It's part of the process, You're making a video, you improve your video editing skills, you're improving yourself, Like this is how I see it. And, with the sound of my voice, I mean, it's me, whatever. I'm at a point in my life where if someone really has a problem with who I am as a person, then snip. Enjoy your life somewhere else. Fuck you. Yeah, whatever works. I mean, like, there's plenty of videos where, like, people don't talk. They just film themselves building something, doing time-lapse or whatever, whatever works, And that's another thing. I mean, you gotta find your comfort level, like, doing this kind of shit, I mean, there's certain things I don't feel comfortable doing in front of the camera, obviously, but, I mean, yeah, it's just all about, like, finding that comfort level of, like, what you're okay with, All in all, I mean, like, the YouTube channel should be a small part of your life. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be your life. Yeah, exactly. It has to be fun, you know? That's the whole point of it. Yeah, like this one chick, she had like these cool wings that she like created. And like yeah, that's something I need to like do more. Just like go up to people and ask for pictures. That way, you know, I can show off some of the cosplay. Yeah, like this girl, she did like wings. They actually expanded. You know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, she did a good job with that. What was it? There was a Freddy Krueger drag queen somewhere. If I can find that, that was kind of funny. I mean, like, I think here's like the devil guy from what, the Powerpuff Girls, I think, or what's like, I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny. The little girl from like Terrifier 2, if like, you guys have seen that movie. Yeah, this guy in stilts was crazy. Yeah, that was fun. Like I said, like I was too busy like going around filming, but I need to make it more of a habit to be like, hey, what's up? Give me a fucking picture. Him? Yeah, I'm not too familiar with like cartoons that much anymore. I mean, I'm sure you guys know who this character. I've seen this character before. I just don't know exactly who he is. Let's see. There's one more that I thought was kind of fun to watch. See if I can find him. Oh yeah, there was Salad Fingers. I should have taken a picture of this guy. Like Salad Fingers. I'm sure you guys know that. If you guys are on the YouTube long enough, I'm sure you guys know who Salad Fingers is. You know, you got your pyramid head as always at these conventions. That's for fucking sure. And you know, you get the sexy scream queens, right? Yeah, like I said, like next time I go to this convention, I gotta make it more of a priority to take pictures or videos with these people, you know. So I mean, yeah, that's what they're there for, right? To have fun and take some pictures, you know. So why not? Candy, he didn't give you candy, huh?
No, he didn't give me candy. No, he didn't give me candy.
No, it was fun. So I think like that was the main focus of this like convention, like just having more like meet and greets. But that was cool. They had like the whole cast of Terror. Just having more like meet and greets. But that was cool. They had like the whole cast of Terrifier. If you guys haven't seen the movie, if you like horror, I suggest it. Definitely.
But they also had a lot of cast members from Scream.
They're always in the conventions around here. I noticed, right?
This is the second time we've seen them. It's not an always thing.
True, true.
It's not an always thing.
True, true. Yeah, so like these like the moments here, that's what you kind of learn to cut out because like it's just too much thinking or too much silence.
And we've seen them. It's not an always thing.
That's my face when like you know I'm thinking too much.
Had a lot of cast members from Scream.
They're always in the conventions around here. I noticed, right?
This is the second time we've seen them.
Yeah, this is me when my brain is computing crap.
It's not an always thing.
True. I do that shit with my eyes. I'm like, okay, quick, doing like the internet router sound and shit in my head. Fuck. Yeah, exactly. Loading updates.
It's not an always thing.
True.
And then they had Devin Sawa and Kerr Smith from Final Destination movies.
Yeah, I didn't get those guys, so I'm just gonna delete that part because I didn't get any footage of those people. The guys from,
of course, like Bill Moseley was.
The guys from. True. The guys from.
Of course, like Bill Moseley was here.
He's
somebody that's like always at.
I noticed, right?
This is the second time we've seen them. It's not an always thing.
True. The guys from.
Of course, like Bill Moseley was here. He's always.
Rob Zombie
he's somebody
actors.
that's like always at
yeah.
What's his name? The other guy that
It's just
something Phillips.
I'm bad with fucking names. I don't know.
The guy that's playing Herman Munster.
Oh, Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. If you're like a professional like person reader, then I guess all that shit makes sense. Well, like reading people's like facial expressions.
What's his name? The other guy. That
It's just some
something Phillips.
Oh, that were fucking names. I don't know.
That's playing Herman Munster.
Oh,
He was a caveman in the Geico commercial.
that's a picture from here because I figured out later.
now he like acts for real.
So yeah, I mean, like usually these conventions they have some cool stuff. Yeah, see, I'm gonna delete this part because it's just like maybe just to keep the conversation going, to go back to the convention itself, Yeah. Like, yeah. I guess once I get more settled with my fucking finances, because right now I'm saving money to get the fuck out of this apartment complex, I guess I wouldn't mind actually paying to do a meet and greet with some people, just so I can get footage. That'd be fun, just for content reasons, like certain actors or whatever. We actually took a picture with Tim Curry. That was cool. Poor guy, he was in a wheelchair. Maybe I can pull that up really quick and show you guys. Because he had a stroke. Yeah, my girlfriend, like, we went to a convention up in Pomona. And, like, she found out that Tim Curry was going to be there. She's like, oh, she wants to take a picture with him. So she, like, got it right on the spot. It was, like, $70 for 2 people. So she was like, okay. So that happened. Let me see if I can find that picture. There we go. Yeah, so like this guy here. Yeah, poor guy. He had a pretty bad stroke. Yeah, this was waiting in line. So he was nice though. He made an effort to talk to you. So. Yeah, he is alive, just, doing what he can to live. He was like, he had like stuff to buy, stuff with his autographs, but, as you can expect, it's all, scribble, unfortunately, because, he lost a lot of mobility. But, that was nice of him. Yeah, I guess you saw Paul's Tech News videos how they dropped the price on like the Intel stuff, right? Yeah. I really want to see Paul do more with that card actually. Like it just lately it's been so much with nothing but 3000 series or the 4000 series cards and this and that, and it's kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, I remember Legends. Actually, I didn't know that was him. Until I got older. Like I was like, oh shit, he was the guy from Legend. That's cool. Then I would see the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I mean, I don't know. The fact that he was able to do that character with these is just crazy. Fuck. Fucking Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah, right. I mean, I do want to see more what you can do with that, like that Intel card. See, what's up with it. But yeah, like my girlfriend got emotional when we took a picture with him. She's like, "Oh my god, it's just yeah, it was nice." The poor guy, he made an effort to talk. You could tell, just hearing them. Yeah, so it was kind of weird, There was another convention where I wanted to take a picture with like the actor from RoboCop. But like it's just like I said, we want to move, and it was like another $70, and I was like, I just didn't want to do that. Like I said, once like everything is more settled, then I'll be more than happy to do shit like that for content reasons, right? So I can be like, hey, I took a picture with fucking I don't know, yada yada, and show it, right? It'll make some good content. So yeah, I mean like usually these conventions they have some cool stuff, and like
This one was smaller in the sense of like usually the big conventions they have like all of the makeup, special effects artists,
yeah.
and they have like demonstrations, and they'll have people talk about demonstrations, and they'll have people talk about
yeah, fucking that's the damn thing you need to cut out a lot. They can drag on your video big time. So something like you gotta start talking in your if you're gonna start talking towards the camera, if you want to improve your videos or your editing time, try to catch yourself from saying a lot. Try to like stop that. Like right now, I just said it's kind of hard because like you know, people are so used to like, you know, filling in like empty spaces. You know, instead of standing there quietly, you know, it's like it's like a comfort thing to like make noises instead of being silent. But actually, silence is pretty helpful when you're editing videos. Yeah. So learn to like be silent when you have nothing to say.
About, you know, making of movies, they'll have directors speak, sometimes actors from movies speak.
Yeah, that's the thing about this convention. So like at least for the ones that we've been to in the past, there's always been like well, aside from the meet and greet, you know, Q&A panels, you know, there's always been like well, aside from the meet and greet. Yeah, see, like this is like shit where you need to cut out like little fillers, like Q&A, been like Q&A panel. Yeah, I mean, I think it is kind of cool. I mean, it kind of made sense. Why the fuck doesn't Intel made a graphics card? I mean, shit. Like... I remember when like Lego waffles, like they finally decided to make syrup for their waffles. It was kind of like, duh, right? I mean, fuck. You should be in the market for this shit. I mean, same thing with Intel. You know, it makes CPUs, make a GPU. I don't know. Shit. Panels, you know, people talking, you know. Yeah, Paul, actually, he likes to collect, like, old hardware. That's kind of his thing, also. Like, his garage, you have a lot of, like, interesting, like, old GPUs all lined up. Like, you know, stuff with, like, the old green PVC thing and other shit. It's, like, kind of cool. You're like, fuck, you know? It's like, before it was just, like, this sliver of a fucking, like, piece of material. Now it's, like, literally, it's, like, the size of a fucking PC console or a PlayStation. They're so fucking fat now. The 4090s, god damn it, dude, they're so fucking fat. You know, yeah, like Sarah said, like they'll have like displays of like VFX schools, like doing makeup live, like answering questions and shit, like live answering questions and shit like that. Yeah, actually, when Paul did like a video about like what was it, like Paul's Q&A, he brought up what's his favorite like GPU, and I think he said the fuck, what was it? 1026? I forgot which one it was, but like I was reading the comment section, everybody said like the Voodoo was like a big one. They kind of like changed it for them for PC gamers or whatever. Yeah, you read like the Voodoo a lot. There wasn't none of that here.
They had like one little like haunted maze thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to share some of that here, but it was just...
I think it was a company...
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Like, yeah, that's another thing. Like, Paul was showing some, like, the earlier cards that existed. It was nothing but EVGA for the most part, so it's, like, crazy. Like, you know, EVGA and NVIDIA were business partners for a long time, but I guess, like, now NVIDIA, the way how they're doing things, NVIDIA's all like, or EVGA's all like, yeah, you're a bad husband, I'm walking away kind of thing or something, shit. Yeah, the bridge has been burned, huh? Yeah.
Called Fear Farm?
Yeah, haunted farm or something like that.
And then they had a room with arcades, several pinball machines. Several pinball machines from Orange County Pinball, and like old consoles. I saw like Nintendo, but I think
there's like a 64 and
and I wanted to play.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, so like this is like the parts where you start to like after a while practicing, you kind of like know what's, you know, filler words and shit like that. You know, when we start talking towards the camera, and like you start thinking too much about like, yeah, this happened, that happened. You know, it's almost like, yeah, you kind of start learning like how to like talk to the camera. You know, as if you talk to a person, right? yeah, like in this case, like my girlfriend, she's not used to like speaking to the camera, and like so she was like, and there was this.
It's like Nintendo, but that's the only thing I.
There was like a Nintendo 64 and Sega and all that shit.
From Orange County Pinball. And like old consoles. I saw like Nintendo, but that's the only thing I.
Yeah, so I don't know. You just kind of like learned to cut the shit out. So I mean, whatever. There was like a Nintendo 64. Right.
And I wanted to play.
So I just cut that guy out. You know, it's like, yeah, like me and my girlfriend, we had like a conversation, almost like a little business thing. Like, I want to focus more on making content for my channel, right? And like, since we do stuff all the fucking time, literally, we go to museums or these events or whatever. I asked her if she'd be okay to be on camera more with me, and she said, yeah, right? So, this is like the first video of her talking with me, so it's like, all right, cool. So. Oh yeah, if you have a discomfort of talking to someone directly, then like, you know, obviously that's gonna show also in the camera, you know, being able to like look at the camera, stuff like that. I still make that mistake, like right now, like I'm looking at the text, you know, seeing your name, but you know, there's a camera right there, so I can just talk to you directly, you know, eye to eye kind of thing. So, you know, little things like that, like can make a difference, obviously, for video editing, instead of being like, yo, fucking doing this shit. Fuck. But yeah, like, I don't know, that's part of the reason why I like doing this, because it is a skill, and just, I don't know, I've been learning a lot by doing this.
From Orange County Pinball.
Yeah, but anyways, conventions are fun. So yeah, like, I probably need to cut out some other stuff.
A company called Fear Farm, little like haunted maze thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to share some of that here, but it was just...
I think it was a company called Fear Farm.
Yeah, haunted farm, something like that.
And then they had...
It's like this part here, I just cut out the pinball part, because I don't have much footage of that. I mean, we walked in, and we walked around, but I mean, it was more of a business promoting their pinball machines than anything. Let's see. Yeah, it's like all they had here. That's something I want to invest in also in the future. Is better phone with a camera. I don't know if I want to spend money on a new camera, to be honest. Obviously, this footage is shit. Yeah, see, I can't even really seem to use this footage much. It wasn't like really much. Oh yeah, fucking, I forgot this guy, Ed, or whatever the guy's name is. Johnny 5, exactly, Johnny 5. Hey, John Cripps. I think I remember your name. The voice thing? Yeah, actually, we had a talk about this. Hey, I'm actually glad I'm doing this like live editing, because like it does bring up a lot of questions. Yeah, I said before, so I'm gonna do a quick recap. For like the longest time, I did have like I was self-conscious about the sound of my voice, because I always consider it to sound kind of like a drunken chipmunk. You know, I joke about it, right? But like, you know, you get to a point where it's like, you know, you can't change it. I could try to talk like this and all this shit, but everybody can tell it's bullshit. There's, you know, so it's like you get the point where it's like, dude, fuck you. If you have a problem with my voice, hit mute or go away. I mean, it's really nothing you can do. You know, it's just, yeah, whatever. Oh, hey, that's a copyright music. Gotta be careful with that. Yeah, they had like old school games to sell, I think. That's kind of cool. I didn't recognize this Nintendo guy they have here. They also had like a Sega and a Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
This is funny. You know, I had a little girl here trying to learn how to shoot duck hunt, and she like was so not impressed. She had like, she was holding the gun like wrong as shit. She like so not impressed. Like the dad's trying to teach her. She's like, fuck this. She's like, how the fuck does this thing work? It's like, the fuck is this plastic crap? It's not a phone. It doesn't work. Oh, they got a thing, huh? Yeah, they had like mats to sell. That was kind of cool.
inside the game room.
Oh, that's cool.
The thing, some mat. So yeah, some business up here in Norwich County. Yeah, no, I get surprised how like I mean, yeah, obviously getting a good quality it does help your video overall, but like well, people are interested in seeing what the content is about. I mean, that does help massively. Like I was super surprised how much like of attention I got with my vlogs when I went to Vegas. You know, I just did it more as a personal project and for fun and, you know, practice or whatever. But, you know, on average, my videos will get maybe 40 views around there. But those were getting past 100, and like they're all getting like a lot of likes. So I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, people were really interested in like what was going on with me as an editor, you know, working for Paul. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, actually, one of the things I like to do is when I go to the arcade, my favorite game to play is Time Crisis. You know, I love the one that has like the foot pedal, so you can hide behind something. That shit's fucking fun. I love shooting games. When it comes to like arcades, I fucking love the shooting ones. I love VR. You know, this is one company where, you know, you get a headset with a backpack and you actually go through like a maze. I did one with like Star Wars, and you get a gun and you go around, you can shoot, you know, fucking the stormtroopers and shit like that. That shit was fun. It was like expensive though. It was like $70 a ticket. You know, but I mean, I love that shit. You know, when it comes to shooting, yeah, the VR is fun. Yeah, Time Crisis is the shit.
Fear Farm?
Yeah, haunted farm, stuff like that. Yeah, that's something I noticed about doing this stuff. Like chatting with some people, like you know, everybody has different backgrounds, obviously, but obviously, you know, there's people that they're from a different part of the world, or you know, they're in a situation where they cannot travel, or they're interested in editing, so they see what I'm doing, stuff like that. I have had some people that just chat with that, like maybe they're disabled or one reason or another. You know, stuff like that. So you know, it's humbling. It's an interesting experience doing this, right? And like I'm grateful for you guys hanging out with me, asking me questions, because yeah, this is fun. This is fun. Yeah, I definitely miss the 90s arcade rooms before the movies. Yeah. That's where I played like Killer Instinct a lot and like Mortal Kombat and all that shit.
And then they had a room with arcades.
See, this part I'm just gonna delete.
I think it was a company called Fear Farm.
Yeah. Haunted farm, stuff like that.
And then they had
yeah. I delete that part. I don't want to bring
several pinball machines from.
Conventions are fun. We with the vlogging, actually, when I started like watching YouTube videos, I mean that's mainly what I liked. For the most part, it was always like people just talking about their life, right? And like I feel like that has changed a lot. You know, now like YouTube is in a way almost like a step down from like Netflix or any other streaming platforms, you know, like with its content creators, the way how it runs things. Which is fine. I mean, whatever. But yeah, I do miss that, honestly. Just watching people talk about their day or their experience in life and stuff like that. Yeah. I remember like on YouTube, it was all you were able to respond to videos with your own video. Yeah, and it became a conversation. You know, shit like that, I wish they will fucking introduce again. You know? I don't know if you guys remember that or if you guys were on YouTube that early. You know, say if I made a video and then like, I don't know, me talking about coffee or whatever, someone can like respond with a video, be like, hey, here's a coffee from Canada or whatever, and they talk about it, and it became like a back and forth thing, you know? It's like, yeah, that shit was kind of cool. Conventions are fun. I don't know, like, when we started dating, we mainly focused on drinking a lot. But then we said fuck that, so we started doing more cool shit with our time and money. So yeah, we started doing more conventions and Yeah, we've been like, there's a lot throughout the year actually when it comes to horrors. Like, I didn't realize how big it is. Big it is. Like, seriously, like just about every other month there's something going on that's related to like the horror community. To like the horror community. Like, yeah, that's happened to me definitely for a few channels where it's like I'll be watching like a content creator for whatever reason, and then like I don't know, just things switched up. I mean, good for them, you know, if a channel grows, right? But yeah, like that interaction like changed a lot, so it's kind of like you moved on. So I don't know, it's just like I don't know. Didn't realize how big. I guess like something I'm trying to keep up with my channel is, I mean, consistency is definitely key, right? So I'm trying to create something that I know I'm able to keep up, right? In regards to like content quality, my interaction with you guys, that's important. And like overall, I guess a personality, right? I think a lot of other YouTubers, they try to focus so much on building a brand, right? I think like, what was it, like the Liver King? You know, like how we went through that drama? Like he wanted to build like a brand of being like this guy that just eats nothing but liver and doesn't brush his teeth and I don't know what the fuck, right? To sell supplements, right? But it came out that he was using steroids, so he couldn't keep the lie, and that shit changed, right? So yeah, that's something I try to keep in mind. Is like I try to be very consistent with who I am and what I can do, and like my overall quality. Yeah. Me filming with my phone at the moment, I can do that. I can keep up with that. That's for damn sure. And then as time goes on, then I wouldn't mind advancing to maybe an actual camera. But for the time being, I'm okay. Shit. Yeah, that's something I started to do more shorts. Yeah, I don't know. I need to do that shit more often. Like something I actually want to do is like do more like I want to go back to doing VFX work. Because I do like doing VFX work, but like I got to a point where it's like, oh shit, either I have to like focus on being a better editor because I was working more with Paul, then I had to put aside my VFX practice, and that's what I did. So I haven't really been doing much VFX work, which I kind of missed, to be honest. But now that we got shorts, I'm thinking that like I could do more like short VFX crap, just something for fun, and then just post it on YouTube and so on. Oh yeah. Here's a good example of that. Bill and Ted, right? The Excellent Adventures. Like they had like the phone booth, right? So an example of shorts with VFX is like, I don't know, I could just like film myself going into like the fucking phone booth, punching in a number, and then have the phone booth like disappear, right? Like they do in Bill and Ted. And then that could be my short, right? So and shit like that I'm thinking about doing, right? Just to get back into like the loop of making VFX work, because I do miss that. It's fun. I like doing visuals. I think it's growing, or has been. So people love this shit, and yeah, we love it. So unfortunately, let's see, we are having plans to move. See, this is another thing where I decided to cut out stuff because sometimes I talk, and without really thinking for the most part what I'm saying. So here I'm just describing that we're planning on moving and stuff like that, and it becomes like a discussion away from like the convention itself, right? So this is where I think, okay, probably a good idea to like delete this part, right? Not because it's anything bad, but since like this video is more about the convention itself, it's not relevant really. So we probably won't be able to do much of that. This convention is going to take us like months be ahead of time, so we just came into this thing. But yeah, usually like the one in Long Beach, the Midsummer Screen, right?
Yep.
Growing, or has been, so it's so like this section I'm gonna delete it, so it's not relevant. Yeah, but people love this shit. Yeah, usually like the one in Long Beach, the Midsummer Screen, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that thing is massive. See, like I was able to cut out that section, and like you don't notice it in like the final render, so it doesn't really add nothing to the video and the discussion, which is the convention itself, right? Yeah, but people love this shit. Yeah, usually like the one in Long. I don't have an idea what the fuck I'm doing ever, dude. Never. Like, yeah, I just want to keep it as a natural conversation as possible, right? Yeah, that's another thing. If I want to try to like please the YouTube algorithms by making an actual 10-minute video, then I'll probably end up leaving a lot of crap that it's not important or necessary, right? Like that crap, you know, like me talking about I want to move or whatever. Yeah. So I just want to make this video something you can sit, chill, look at, learn something, me share a little bit, have some fun, and relax for however long this video is, and that's it, right? And then you move on to something else. You know, at the moment, like I need about 4,000 hours of watch time on my YouTube channel to be monetized. I'm at 2,000 at the moment, so I'm not there quite yet, but yeah, I'm not gonna force the viewer to sit unnecessarily for any amount of time if it's not necessary, right? There has been some tutorials I've made that have been like 20 minutes long because there is a lot 20 minutes worth of stuff that I can teach you in that video, right? But in this case, you know, I'm just talking about a convention. I'll just, you know, show you what I recorded, just chit chat, and that's it. So this video ends up being 5 minutes long, then I'm okay with that. On bitch, the midsummer screen, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that thing is massive. Like, there's 2 floors, literally. Like,
it's actually 3.
There's 3 actually. Let's do that. Just to cover the activate Windows thing, so people don't give me shit. But yeah, you're right, and like that one does have shows, Q&A panels, you know, people talking. You know, that's where I have the. I don't think I see much VFX stuff they're doing. Not really.
I don't know. That one's so big. Like, they might even have that in another like room.
They had like a drag show that. See, again, this is like another session where like I just asked a question and it wasn't really relevant to like the video.
Room.
Like I just cut that part out. Oh, that's where I have the. I don't think I see Q&A panels. You know, people talking. You know, that's where I have the. I don't think I see much VFX. I can probably cut that part out. They had like a drag show. That one does have shows. And see, it's talking about shows, so then like I can cut this little area out, and it goes into drag shows. That one does have shows. They had like a shows. They had like a drag show last time, and we missed it.
They were.
Some guys from like the Boulay Brothers.
From Dragula.
From Dragula, yeah. So yeah, these conventions are fun. We love it. But yeah, we're gonna take it easy for a while because we're fucking moving. Getting out of our fucking current apartment. Yeah, current apartment is a stepping stone, I'll put it that way. But anyways, yeah, again, you know, talking about the apartment thing, so I don't need that shit.
From Dragula.
From Dragula, yeah. So yeah, these conventions are fun. We love it. And so I can add that part. Yeah. From Dragula, yeah. So yeah, this is where I start doing like the micro editing. Chill. Yeah. So yeah, these conventions are fun. We love it. But anyways, yeah. I just feel like conventions are fun. We love it. But anyway, I just feel like doing it this way. Usually I'll like wait till like I'm home and then chill. Anyways, yeah. I just feel like I think I probably deleted something here by accident. Seems like it. Oh, wrong one. Fuck. But anyways, yeah. I just feel like doing it. I just feel like doing it this way. Usually I'll like wait till like I'm home and then chill and talk, but I'm just fuck that. I just got out. The memories are fresh. So let's see. I think I was referring to the beginning of the video where I decided to like film in the car after, you know, going through the convention. I just feel like doing it this way. Usually I'll like wait till like I'm home. This way. Usually this way. So this is where I kind of fuck up because like I think like the first half of the sentence and then like I say like the last half of the sentence with my mouth, so I tend to do that. Yeah. So it doesn't really make sense when I just, you know, when I start talking here. Anyways, yeah. I just feel like doing it this way. Usually I'll like wait till like I'm home and then chill and talk, but I'm just fuck that. I just got out. Well, maybe it does work, I don't know. The memories are fresh. So I figured like do it now so I can like don't have to worry about filming later. And it's over. Now I could just put this together, you know, smash a bunch of like images or whatever I recorded, and there you go. And also get some feedback from this one. Whatever she can remember, what I can't. But remember what I can't.
Probably more things.
Yeah, probably more things. What's the thing you enjoy the What's the thing you enjoy the most?
They had different vendors here that I haven't.
So where am I at? Yeah, see, like I'm already at, seems like 9 minutes or so, whatever.
Haven't seen before because we go to so many of these events. Like we do see a lot of the repeat vendors, which I mean I love, but it is nice to see like different things come out. And we saw a lot of cosplay here, and it was kind of cool because. Okay, so this is a good section to have. Like, so she's talking about cosplay and vendors. So this is a good section where I can add like a bunch of my footage that I got from like walking around. You know, so definitely want to keep this this section. So that's another thing about editing. Like, you kind of learn to build a map of what are you gonna use for footage as you're hearing it, right? So when I do tech news, we never talk about what to add in the sense of like B-roll or any animations. You know, we never have the discussion with Paul. Paul usually makes a script, he films it, and then he's like, "Here, fuck you, Joe," and just gives it to me, right? And then like I'm like, "All right, fuck you back," and I started adding a bunch of shit to his videos, and then like he has like the final render, and not always, sometimes he'll like delete some things because like I don't know, either it's too much or he probably got too offended or some shit. I don't know, like what's a good example? I remember one time like he put on like a VR headset, like it was from like his Google phone, and they got like a little some kind of thing. It was like a strap you put on your over your face, right? And then like you put the Google phone on it, so you have like this thing, you know, and it had like the 2 circles on the screen, right? So he had like that device on, and he was going like this, fucking around, just pretending. So just to fuck around, I actually got like porn of a girl like, you know, on top of a guy going like this with the tits and all that shit. I put like I pixelated it with sensors and all that shit, but he like deleted that because it was too much. So, you know, I tend to do shit like that just to fuck with him, but yeah, sometimes the shit like that doesn't pass because it's just too much, right? So, fuck. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with tech news, but sometimes I have too much fun. So, yeah, that's why he has like the final say, and he just like, you know, delete some of the crap that doesn't like, you know, cut it. Fuck. They had different vendors, I think.
Yeah, probably more. What's the thing you enjoy the most? What's the thing you enjoy the most?
They had different.
Enjoy the most. Enjoy the most.
They had.
Enjoy the most.
They had different vendors here.
Like, all right. Oh, wait. I need to go back to the fucking screen.
That.
Like, we do editing, like audio, like, something that I think will help you guys out is, towards the end of a sentence, it's better to have, like, more space, right? As the person, say, like, a breathing room, and then when, like, the person starts to speak, kind of like cut like more towards the beginning of the person like speaking, right? It just sounds better, I think. For the most part, that's pretty much what I do, right? So you know how when people speak, there's kind of like this like trail of a word, you know, towards the end. Yeah, you kind of want to let that run out a little bit, right? But when a person starts speaking, it's almost like immediate, right? So like, yeah, when you're like editing, like that's something that I tend to do. It's like when a person speaks, like in this case, the most. You know, what do you like the most? You know, there's like that drift of the word, right? And then my girlfriend's talking, she jumps in, right? So this is what I try to do when I'm editing words. The most.
They had different vendors here that I haven't seen before because we go to so many of these events. Like we do see a lot of the repeat vendors, which I mean I love, but it is nice to see like different things come out. So. And we saw.
Yeah, like also like, you know, just words like oh and so, you know, like those little filler words always cut out.
So. and we saw a lot of cosplay here, and it was kind of cool because they kind of have their own little community in themselves, so they all like were like congregating up together in like kind of a couple of different areas and like hanging out. So it was kind of fun to see them interact with each other, and even taking like photos with each other, like from completely different like movies.
Yeah, we didn't notice
collaborating together and doing that.
Yeah, something I noticed, like usually the guys that we see like in Osbury
with each other, and even taking like photos with each other, like from completely different like movies.
Yeah, we didn't notice
collaborating together. See them interact with each other, and even taking like photos with each other.
Yes.
Each other.
Yeah, something I noticed, like yeah, something he kind of learned with editing is learning how to stitch sentences and words together. Yeah, there's a lot of like filler words they don't need, you know. Like usually the guys that we see like in Knott's Berry Farm, like some of like the monsters, you know, that dressed up during like Knott's Scary Farm, they're like walking around here with their outfits. So
yeah,
I think it was kind of interesting. Like, you know, there's monsters like the same outfits they used for Halloween Haunt, they'll be here in the conventions.
But I got a really cool jersey. That was probably one of my Michael Myers.
I'll post a picture of it. Okay, this is where my girlfriend talks about a jersey. She got like a jersey that she's proud to get, so too lazy to go to the trunk. The thing I like the most about this convention is that like we've been coming to these things so often that like some people Alright, I do bring up the jersey, but I don't want to do it now. I gotta piss. Fuck. Alright guys, I'm gonna walk away, but the thing is that like I don't have like the break screen set up on this profile for my OBS at the moment, so it's gonna be empty for a while, so just bear with me. I'll be back, alright? Sorry about that. Alright, I'm back. You guys ever tried these things? The everything seasoned cashews? They're fucking addictive. Been fucking munching those things like non-stop. No. Just want to sure my chat is still going on. Alright, got you. Thank you. Anyway, so Adrian, what's your new job? You got a new job, right? That we said? Or you're about to get one? I think you told me you were a delivery man or something like that. Oh yeah, did you say like you had like a bad knee or something? So it must be tough to do that job. Hey, ouch. We'll be able to see the chat with you guys. You broke a femur from 3 pieces. What the fuck? Yeah, like an accident, like the actor from like the Marvel movies, the Falcon dude. What his name is? Like, or the Archer. I forgot his name. He got like ran over by like a plow or some shit. Like he fucked up his leg. Damn. Ouch. Yeah, I could be working at a body shop. All right, right on. I actually helped a buddy like do body shop work. That's too much. Fuck. It's like sand, bundle, sand, bundle, just sand. A lot of fucking sand here for the damn body shops. The keyboard is knackered. I love that. Right on. You spilt the drink on it and knackered up the damn keyboard. Shit. Yeah, like Paul, he gave me his old like Corsair keyboard that he spilled coffee on it. He actually made a video on it on how to clean a keyboard or whatever, and he gave that to me. When I started working with him, and like it worked fine, but then out of nowhere, like the keys started to get fucked up. Like some keys wouldn't register, or like they switched, or something happened, and like yeah, it's like you said, that happens. Like the fucking typo started to happen, so my shortcuts wouldn't work. That was like, it started to piss me off. But finally, I got this new one. I like using like the Corsair Platinum keyboards because I think they're like the only ones that have like the macros on the side. So that's what I use. I guess the only thing I would like to do is get like switches that are quieter, you know, they're not so fucking loud. I actually bought like it's like they're like little plastic rings that they go on the switch, in between the switch and the cap, of the key, right? Supposedly it's to help muffle the sound, but it just they sucked and it didn't work for shit. The only reason why I use Corsair is mainly because like the IQ software is what I use to create my macros, and it does a good job for that. You like the bumps? All right, yeah. I don't mind the clacking, I guess, but you know when I'm working and stuff like that, it does get loud. Like I said, like when I'm editing, you know, my girlfriend can hear like the clacking of the keyboard. It does get loud. Yeah, for a while I was really into like what's it, Rocket, you know, and the brand. Yeah, Rocket, whatever. But yeah, they disabled their Nith mouse, so I just stopped using them. Which, you know, sucks, whatever, but I mean, I did like their software to create their macros, but it's nothing I could do. Actually, I had a representative contact me saying they wanted to like send me a keyboard. And like I almost say yes, right? But like around that time, like I said, I found out that they discontinued the mouse, so I kind of lost interest. Then Paul, like, you know, he hooked it up with what I got now, so I was like, all right, well, thanks for the offer, but you know, I didn't follow up with that. That was cool though. I mean, like I had a representative through Twitter, like offer me a keyboard. Shit. Yeah, like the whole RGB things. I don't mess with it. I don't care about RGB, to be honest. When it comes to like computer setups, I'm pretty sure like I have the most fucked up, ugly looking setup ever. I'm more of a function over style kind of a guy. Actually, that'd be cool if I get my office and I'm able to get things set up. Say if I have some like RGB lights in the background through my computer, the IQ. Yeah, if I'm gaming or whatever, then like, you know, depending on what's going on, like the lights in the background can like react. You know, say if I have some RGB strips or something like that, you know, responding to the gameplay or whatever, that'd be fun. Yeah, I guess in that case, I wouldn't mind, you know, being able to control some RGB things through the Corsair software. But yeah, it's been a part of the plans I have when we move out. Hey, let's go back to editing. Yeah, I would have been done with this video a long ass time ago, but you know, keep stopping and talking shit. That's fine. Walking around here with their outfits, so
yeah,
I think it was kind of interesting. Oh, it's 12? Yeah, like I said, I would have been done a long time ago, but yeah, I'm sure it's gonna probably do a rough cut and like I'm gonna have to stop because I need to do laundry, so probably around 12:30 or so, probably another half hour. I'm gonna call it quits. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate it. I really do enjoy doing these live streams. I don't know, something about hanging out, chatting with you guys from whatever part of the world you guys are from. It just, yeah, I do enjoy this a lot. Yeah, I try to make it a habit to stick to my schedule of every Sunday because it's like the only time I'm able to do this. I mean, like I said, I'm doing this to hang out and to bullshit, so, I mean, that's fine. You know, once I get some work done, I can just finish it later, so it's not that big of a deal. See if it's just doing some shit. Doing some managing. Alright, so hold on a sec. Pretty happy to Hold on a sec. So yeah, pretty excited that for now on, I'm actually now a full-time employee at Paws. You know, for a while I've been considered like a freelancer or some guy that they hire on the side, right? But like now I'm like actually an employee of the business. You know, it's been like almost about over a year that Paul registered as a business, I think, or 2 years. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, he has a little corporation and all that good stuff, and then now he has me in the paperwork, me working for him and stuff like that. So one of the things we discussed was like he wants me to help him create more content for the channel, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So something discussing with my followers here, I asked them, what would you guys like to see from Paul and I more, right? And like the vast majority, actually everybody was like, which is very few. When I say everybody, like it's like a fucking hundreds of people. It was only maybe 5 people that I was chatting to. They're like, yeah, we want to see more behind the scenes kind of shit, right? Like what's going on, like the stuff that goes on while we're editing or making videos or stuff like that. So I told Paul how we feel about me vlogging throughout the whole month, and then like at the last week of the month, I put it all together and I do like a whole like a month roundup video kind of thing, right? And like, yeah, he actually liked the idea. So starting this month in February, once I go to his office and I work with him, yeah, I'm gonna probably be doing like this kind of shit, like vlog style kind of videos. Then by the end of like the month, I'm just gonna like film it and like put it all together, and yeah, there you go. New content. See how that goes. I'm trying to see something here. Oh, there you are, man. Yeah, I saw your I saw your comment. What happened was like I started streaming, and like the aspect ratio here is 1440 for this capture that I got. So when I started streaming, it was for like a 1080p capture, so I was getting like dips or whatever. So I had to cancel that and restart. Yeah, like that video was like only 2 minutes long or something like that. So I was like, yeah. Yeah, thanks for stopping by for a bit. No, I'm just gonna chill here for like probably like an hour the most, maybe less. Anyway, there's monsters, like the same outfits they used for Halloween Haunt, they'll be here in the conventions.
But I got a really cool jersey.
Too lazy to go to the trunk and get that shit. The thing I like the most about here with their outfits, so
yeah,
I think it was kind of interesting. Like there's monsters, like the same outfits they used for Halloween Haunt, they'll be here. Not Scary Farm. Yeah, something I noticed, like usually the guys that we see like in Knott's Berry Farm, like some of like the monsters, that dressed up during like Knott's Scary Farm, they're like walking around here with their outfits. So
yeah,
I think it was kind of interesting. Like there's monsters like walking around here with their outfits. So probably cut that down. The thing I like the most about this convention is that like we've been coming to these things so often that like some people are familiar. So it's starting to become to a point where like, hey, how you doing? I seen you at such and such. And like they'll remember us or something like that, and like so it's starting to become more of an acquaintance thing or whatever.
To build a community.
Yeah, and
networking.
It's kind of something we're trying to aim to do also. Like when I was doing this, I mean, we like coming here, but like we can like develop some like friendships on the way. I'm down for that. Yeah, like this convention was fun because like a lot of the vendors were we seen often enough that we're starting to get more familiar to talk to them. Be like, hey, I met you at Long Beach or whatever. And then like just became like a thing, right? Actually, one vendor actually invited me to something that he's doing up in Los Angeles. Like a little hangout and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, cool, So, yeah, possibility, more content if I was to like, go to these meetups or whatever. Yeah, fun. Anyways, I think this is the end of the video. Anyways,
reset.
I was thinking about getting the shirts to show him. Yeah, this is where I start fucking overthinking shit, but you guys don't need to see that. I was gonna do this later, but fuck. We like coming here, but like, we can. So Scott, what's up, buddy? I don't think we chatted before. Tell me about yourself. Welcome to the chat room. Anyways,
reset.
I appreciate that. I'll admit, I save my best efforts for pause videos. For my videos, I try to keep it as simple as fucking possible. I'm just like, get the shit done and move on. Yeah. Yeah, pause videos, like, that can take me a long time, like, depending. Like, usually, like, tech news, yeah. I have to dedicate, like, a whole Saturday afternoon for those videos. Like, they just take me a long time, you know? Especially when I add all, like, the fun animations and crap like that. That's something I guess I noticed, like, they stop by a lot is, like, software engineers, usually, I noticed. Like, when it comes to chat with me. I mean, obviously it makes sense, you know, if you're watching pause content, you're somewhat related to computers, but yeah, I do see people stop by to mention about being software engineers, being involved with it in one way or another, you know. I don't know if he's here, Juan Caro, I guess he's learning to do that. Who else? Jeremy, some other guy, he's into like some other coding and stuff like that, so yeah. Yeah, you retired? Right on, man. Enjoying life? What you doing? How you enjoying the retired life?
Reset.
Actually, the shirt's one up.
Reset.
Oh, you draw a lot? Okay. I was gonna do this later, but fuck it. That means I have. Like what? Like on paper or like digitally? Like use do more work. Use like what's it called? A Wacom like draw board or something like that. Or work later, so might as well do it now. Like, there's actually a booth where like. Ah, I hate that fucking crackly sound. There's actually a booth where like. All right, this is probably a good lesson for you guys. The plastic crinkle, that shit, it's a very annoying sound. Actually a booth. Especially when Paul's like doing his fucking boxing and crap like that. Ugh, it's like the worst sound ever. So usually with a multi-band compressor, you can like reduce that sound big time. They're usually up here in the high frequencies. Where like this guy used to tap. See, I think it's. Yeah, this is section right here. You want to like, if you want to reduce a lot of the crackling sounds, it's gonna be up here. The higher end frequencies area. So I'm gonna fucking reduce this shit. You do digital art? Alright. Are you one of those like fuck AI kind of people that you're not happy with it? You know, yeah, see, let's reduce this shit. Yeah, see like how much you can reduce this? I'm trying to reduce this a lot. Like, this is just noise anyway, so... There you go, so... Reduce that shit. Yeah, plus... Actually a booth where like this guy used a tattoo artist. There's actually a booth where like... Yeah, for the most part, I try to tell Paul, like, when he's unboxing, don't talk when you're unwrapping shit, because I fucking hate that sound. Also, it takes up a lot of audio space. It fucks up everything. Later, but fuck it. That means I have to do more work later, so might as well do it now. Like, there's actually a booth where, like, this guy used a tattoo artist. Yeah, I just don't like that sound, so I'm just gonna cut this part out. Might as well do it now. Like, here, I'll post, let's see. I'll post some of his work. Like, we started following him on Instagram. Might as well do it now. Like, I'll post some of his work also as well if you guys want to follow him on Instagram. He actually does some pretty cool shit. Like, we started following him on Instagram and, like, his work is actually very unique. Compared to other tattoos.
Like, it's
like...
Like a sketch.
Yeah, it's like notebook sketch tattoo. looks like
a sketch.
Yeah. So you just cut out that part. I mean, like his work is actually very unique. Yeah, it's like notebook sketch tattoo art. So I got this shirt. Live creepy. I don't know, for some reason this shirt was calling my name. I just had to get it. Yeah, I got this shirt. Well, I actually have it right here. Let me show you. Like, I was like, yeah, I don't really want to spend money because I said I'm trying to fucking save money to get the fuck out of this place, but I don't know, for some reason I saw this shirt and I was like, oh, this is pretty badass. Let's see. I don't know, it's like a haunted house and all this other shit. I don't know, I just thought it kind of looked cool. So I don't know, I guess I just saw this shirt, I was like, yeah, I'm getting it. It was like 25 bucks, well, you know, wasn't too much, so it's like, sounds good. Also, as an independent artist, so it's just helping him out. And like, yeah, he does tattoo work too, so me and my girlfriend were thinking about getting tatted by this guy. Actually, am interested in learning how to use Midjourney. I've been like seeing how, you know, you can throw in like a bunch of like random words and it'll spit out like a pretty good image. The only reason why I'm interested in that is because Paul sometime like, you know, see like tech news, right? He says something, I don't know. I remember, okay, one time with a video, he made like a joke about Santa riding a satellite up in space or something like that, right? So here I am trying to like mash together a cutout picture of Santa Claus and a satellite up in space. I had the background and all that shit, and honestly, it didn't look good, right? Because I don't have that much time to fuck with it to, you know, put it all together, right? So if I could use something like Midjourney, where it'd be like, okay, Santa Claus riding a satellite in space, if it can just spit that image out, there you go, right? It just saves me some time and it'll do a better job than I can. So I was thinking of using like AI in that sense, right? So I mean, like in regards to that, to save me time, you know, I was thinking about using it in that sense, right? But yeah, like I said, you know, I just bought a shirt from a tattoo artist. You know, that shit was like 25 bucks, right? And also like through his work, you know, I see his art as a tattoo artist, and I was thinking about getting some work. So I mean, I'm pretty sure artists will be fine, you know, because there's still that originality that the human mind can make, right? That I'm pretty sure the computer cannot do. Oh yeah, the lyric videos, yeah. What's the one I saw? I saw one with a Bohemian Rhapsody. That was really cool. I like that one. Oh, when they get like a death metal, like music, say like Slayer, Raining Blood or something. Yeah, that looks actually really cool. It's like, those are fun to watch. But like yeah, as you can see, this artwork has a lot of line work. So, we asked him about like getting tattooed by him eventually. So that's a possibility. What do you got? Our favorite. What do you got? Our favorite fictional serial killer is fucking Michael Myers.
So that's the front.
That's the front. Show that back. Actually, like the cool at the bottom has Michael Myers.
So that.
Actually, like the cool at the bottom. It's funny, mate. Oh, okay. See, that's kind of interesting. If AI work could give you like a head start by doing code, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I'm very dedicated to trying to like keep the live streams every Sundays around this time. Usually 10 a.m. to 1 o'clock, you know, Pacific time. So, yeah, not usually Sundays is the only time I'm able to stream. So definitely stop by and hang out. I really would appreciate it. Yeah, nice to meet you, Scott. Thank you for stopping by, man. I'm glad I was able to catch you. See you next time. Bottom has like that VHS or retro shit on the bottom. It's pretty cool. And there's the back. 78. And of course the Halloween pumpkin. This is jersey material too, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice. Pretty good for the summertime.
It's nice. It was unique. I mean, I have tons.
Pretty good for the summertime. So that's kind of nice.
It's nice. It was unique.
Kind of nice.
It's nice. It was unique. I mean, I have tons of horror themed shirts from coming to. I have tons of horror themed shirts from coming to all of these conventions. I don't ever leave home or leave a convention without.
It's kind of hard.
Spending at least. Well.
It's kind of hard not to. It's kind of hard not to leave without spending some money here because you see a lot of cool shit. But anyways.
And it's stuff you're not going to see in the store, and
yeah, that's
buying directly too from the actual artists themselves. So you're not having to go through like Etsy and all of that, which I mean, it's cool too. But
that's really the main thing. If you want to get a unique shirt designs or wardrobe, whatever, and makeup or certain shit, yeah, you can get it here, and that's like unique. So I don't know. That's kind of like my thing.
Oh, I got makeup too.
Yeah, I want to get like my cool shirt collection. That's all like unique and like different because I get them mainly from like conventions, not off a rack at some like Walmart store or some shit. Fuck that. Because I'm cool like that.
Hey, that's okay too.
It's okay, but it's not.
I have my Nightmare on Elm Street 3 shirt.
Yeah, no, I got my Goodfellas
that I like
brand
to sleep
shit,
in.
but
that's Target.
Anyways, fuck it. Anything else, babe? That was fun. I'm just tired.
It was fun.
Yeah, these things are fucking tiring. Definitely wear good shoes when you want to walk around convention centers. Fucking A. Alright, guys. So, hope you enjoyed that. You're probably gonna see more of her come up here because she's with me. So, I mean, we're literally stuck to the ass. So.
Stuck to the butt.
Say hi to the.
What? In the butt?
Say hi to the girl.
Stuck to the butt.
Say hi. Say hi to the girlfriend in the comment section. Alright. Yeah, like in regards to a relationship with my girlfriend, like it was exactly what I want in a relationship. Fuck. Like I don't know, there's like past girlfriends that I've had in my past dating life. I mean,
Stuck to the...
it's like they wanted the open relationship thing without telling me first. And yeah, it didn't work out obviously, so I was like, fuck that. But yeah, like with her is like literally just we're together like all the fucking time, which is what I like. I like being with her. We have fun together. We're just everywhere. So when I started making more videos and more vlogs, that's why I asked her if she wants to be in the videos more, right? Hey, whatever, dude. I mean, it sucks, but I mean, like the way how I see it is this. I've worked with people that stolen money from me and people that lied to me and whatever, right? So yes, it hurts, but you kind of learn. Okay, you start to develop more standards of people of what you don't want. So I don't know. Like the moment I see someone like acting fishy or asking for money up front, even though I don't know him or anything like that. That's my red flag, right? So I kind of learned to do that, obviously, when I started dating, right? You start, not all girls are bad. I mean, you have to be a dumbass to think that, obviously, but you kind of learn, okay, what is it that I want and don't want? So when I started dating my girlfriend, I guess I was pretty out in the open of, like, what kind of relationship I would like. And then, she was down for it, and we worked together. And obviously, the relationship is still growing and developing, right? We've been together for 12 years? Yeah, 12 years? Shit. And like, now we're in this chapter of our lives where, we're starting to make more videos and now we're a team. She wants to be a part of it. So it's like, yeah, it's obviously, it's working out. So I'm happy with being with this specimen of a human being. Oh yeah, that's something like I started doing as well. Mainly all through my 30s, between me and my girlfriend, like we focus on our careers alike, right? My girlfriend, she's a nurse, so she spent a lot of time like studying, right, to be a nurse, in her early 30s, right? So, I helped her study, and I did flashcards, and I helped her out and all this shit. I was actually her fucking test subject. She'd be like, "Hey, take your clothes off," and I'll be on the bed. She'll like be touching certain parts to like feel like the pulse of some weird shit for practice. I'm like, whatever, okay. So we did that shit. So then at that time I was like working with Paul, and on and off and stuff like that. So up to this point, we're both in our early 40s. I just turned 41, and she's 40. So we talked. I'm all like, let's try to make more friends because we're pretty settled on our careers. Thankfully. So we've been actually focusing on making more friendships, right? We found like an app called Meetup where you can find people that are like-minded, and they go to like some area to like hang out and talk or have dinner or shit like that. So we started doing that, and like we've been making like new acquaintances. Yeah, so that we're at that point in our relationship. We're trying to like expand our social network, because we've been just working so much, mainly all throughout our 30s, So yeah, we're trying to like we're aiming to like expand our group of friends and stuff like that. Which in a way, it's part of the reason why I'm doing this, because like I'm just like I'm here. You want to stop by and chat? Yeah, people are welcome to hang out. That's what I want. Midlife crisis is fucking real. I thought it was total fucking bullshit, but that's real. Oh my god. You just hit a fucking nerve, Jake. God damn it. I gotta talk about that. Alright. So, I was reaching 40, and I got weird. Like, really fucking weird. Like, I just like... I don't know. I was bored. I was kind of getting depressed. I was like questioning my life's choices. I was even like considering like getting a new job or something weird. I was like, is this the right career path for me? I don't know what the fuck. I was starting to think. I had this weird desire to throw away all my clothes and buy new clothes. It was weird, man. It was so fucking weird. It's like, but anyways, like I don't know. I started like watching videos and reading books. I mean, what the fuck is going on? But like actually got to a point where it was like I wasn't 100% happy with how things were going. And like also like being with my girlfriend for so long, like the relationship did become stagnant. And like I had a serious conversation with her, like, my dude, I'm not happy how things are going at the moment, like I really want to change things up. And it was a hard discussion to have. I wasn't trying to break up with her, but I was just telling her that I wasn't feeling good, and like I wanted to like change things up because I wasn't feeling good. I needed like a massive change. Things were stagnant, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why we decided to like, okay, let's do more in the sense like, let's go out and meet people, let's make more friends, and not just work all the fucking time. Do more activities, me doing these vloggings, talking to people more. Just like, yeah, I just wanted to change things up because I did reach a point where I was like, dude, I just felt like stuck, just get the fuck out. It was crazy. So yeah, midlife crisis is real. I was like, yeah, it's crazy. I didn't realize I thought it was some bullshit or something, but no, it's actually real. Interesting situation to be in. It's a total mental thing too. It's like it's like an internal thing. It's like nobody can really help you till you figure it out on your own. But yeah, thankfully I'm past that now, and I talked to my girlfriend. Things have got more settled now, and yeah, I'm probably like the happiest I've ever been, to be honest. Now that I guess I have a more clear understanding of what I want with my life and how I want to like live my life, so I have a plan how to achieve it now. So like, yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, like I said, it was a hard discussion to have with my girlfriend, like to say, hey, I'm not happy how things are going, but yeah, actually I guess I took more of a role on saying what I want and working towards it, and my girlfriend's actually a lot happier with me to help me support my vision of what kind of life I want, so I don't know. So yeah, since we're started doing this, going to museums, going to conventions, and going out to meet people and other stuff like that, we're actually a lot happier now. So yeah, it feels weird at first because, like I said, for like mainly all of our 30s, all we did was just work all the goddamn time, and like just focus on work, trying to like save money and all this stuff. But yeah, we changed things up now, and Yeah, like I said, I'm a lot happier now. I'm definitely more relaxed. Even though I'm busy doing a lot of shit, I do feel a lot more at ease. Yeah, it's like it sucked. But I mean, like it was just like you know, just something I had to do, and yeah, yeah, I just had to go. Like I said, I wouldn't get into detail of my privacy, but I mean, yeah, we did have a conversation about like where to take the relationship towards, right? Because like after 10 years of being together, things that became kind of like stagnant for us. Yeah, I'm 41. I stopped counting, to be honest. I forget. I'm like, wait, am I 41 or 42? I just say whatever. I'm 41, dude. What are you talking about? Got all the gray hair and shit. I just acted fucking immature as shit. That's about it. Fuck. I refuse to grow up and put it that way. I'm just like, fuck. I'm immature like a 30-year-old, maybe. That's what you mean. Yeah, Paul's also happy having his own like office space. Like he's able to like, because when you work from home, like it's kind of hard to like disassociate yourself a bit, because your job is there. So at least now that he has his office space, it's like, okay, you go and work, it needs to get done, and then he can go home and actually be at home, kind of thing. Yeah, there you go. I act 10 years younger than I am. Fuck. Yeah, also another thing, I started to like, mainly because, making the videos also for health reasons. Obviously, being stuck in the goddamn computer a lot. I started going to the gym. I finally did it. I'm waking up at like 5 in the morning. I'm going to the gym to work out and stuff. Let me put some music on while I'm chatting. I think I'm gonna like stop here. I got enough edited. I actually need to add like the B-roll, but I'll do that later. Let's see, get some music here going. Push you 50? Right on, dude. I'm pretty sure once I turn 50, my brain is gonna reset to something else too. Be like after midlife crisis or something. Shit. Oh. Trying to make sure that's not too loud. Alright, I actually kind of like doing this. I mean, like I said, like the video, if I wasn't chatting with you guys, it would have been done a long time ago, but it's cool. I mean, it was kind of fun. As I'm editing, I can show you some crap, some footage of the stuff I did. And if you guys have questions about editing, we can chat about it. So I'm okay with like maybe doing more streams like this from now on. Yeah, and it's literally just about everyone that's in the chat room. They're all having interest in editing, so I figured it'll be something that's relevant for you guys to hang out and learn about. It's since most of you guys are all into DaVinci, it's like I said, you guys can learn a lot from what I do. All my private videos that I do for myself, my vlogs or whatever, like I use DaVinci. Yeah, that's another thing. Like when I'm playing video games, I'm like, you should get too like focused or sucked into the video game, so I stay quiet. So at least when I'm editing, I guess I can be chatting, be like, hey, this is what's going on, yada yada, or I can show you some of the footage of like the shit I saw in my weekend trip or whatever. Yes, learn hotkeys. Like that's a must. Also another thing, let me bring up DaVinci again. Learning to move your shortcuts to something that's comfortable for you is like definitely a massive one. Hold on a sec, let me bring this up again. If I bring my keyboard customization, for the most part, like I never use well, I mean the defaults layout is obviously a good starting point, but if you really want to become a faster editor, like I said, like you want to move all the hotkeys to this side of your hand. You know, if you okay, this is where the music starts getting on my fucking nerves. Hold on a sec. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, if you want to become a faster editor, like just how you play a video game, move all the shortcuts to the left-hand side, you know? Same thing when you use like the shift, you can do it as a modifier or control. Try to move all your shortcuts to this side of like the keyboard, right? That's how I edit to, you know, to be faster. So yeah, you want to shift all your shortcuts to like the left side of the keyboard, so almost like you're playing a video game. So same thing when I'm editing, that's basically what I'm doing, you know. I get the A key, I'm going back. The D key, you know, I'm going right. Then like got the W, or say like the S, it goes back, right? Like between the edits. W, it goes up, right? See that? So it's basically what I'm doing, right? And then like, you know, then like, you know, I got other like shortcuts that I do to like, you know, do deletes and stuff like that. You know, adding macros, like macros is a big helpful also as well. I should be talking more while playing games. The streamers tend to kick in, I guess so. I don't know. Like the thing about like the video games things I noticed, okay, two things. One, like well, one, yeah, I want to get work done because it can be a bit of a workaholic at times, you know. It's just like, I gotta get some work done, right? With the video game thing, it's like sure, I'm playing video games and say like playing Cyberpunk. With that, I can bullshit and like pay attention to like the chat, right? But say like Back 4 Blood, where I was playing with a group of people, then I focus too much on the chat within the game, and I don't focus more on the chat on YouTube, right? So I'm trying to find that balance, right? So at least with this, you know, it's a combination, I guess. I guess I can teach you while I'm working and respond to questions in the chat. So I don't know. Digma Rice? I feel like I heard about that. You would stream, but you don't think you're that interesting? Well, I mean, if you think that, I guess you're right. I mean, you know, I mean, technically nobody's interesting. You know, everybody has, everyone's their own individual, right? It's just a matter of people wanting to listen to you or not. I mean, shit. I have what, like a total of like 6 people at the moment watching me, you know? I mean, that doesn't discourage me, you know, whatsoever. If anything, I'm glad you guys are here hanging out, you know, chatting with me. You know, when I started streaming, Adrian was like the only guy in the chat, and we had like a, you know, full-on discussion for hours, you know, talking and stuff, you know? So that's my thing at the moment, you know? I enjoy this. Horror games, I don't want to give... I'll bitch out, dude. I don't want to get fucking be screaming and all that crap. Fuck that, dude. I'm doing this for fun, not to be stressed out. It's like, god damn it. Digma, right. I think I know this keyboard. Oh, yeah, it's a split keyboard. All right, yeah. I've heard about this. I actually did look into it. What's gonna do? I like the idea of it, but like, yeah, I remember it. Yeah, remember Adrian? You were like the once like my first streams. Yeah, you like spent the whole day with me chatting here. We were talking and all the good stuff. That's where I learned about your stepdaughter and all that stuff. You know, it was a good time. The thing with me is like, I'm a big fan of the IQ software. You know, say like I got the DaVinci Resolve, so say like my mouse here, like yeah, all these keys I got, they all have macros, they're all designed in the IQ software, right? The same thing with the keyboard. You know, like these like macros here on the side, they already I have them set up, to do specific things, right? And like it's easier for me to like have like the mouse and the keyboard, mesh together, working through like the software. So for me at the moment, like that's why I like using Corsair. Really, it's just like it's for the software. You're amazed that I remembered? Well, why not? Like I said, part of the reason I'm doing this streaming is just to have an opportunity to chat with you guys. I do give a fuck to chat with you guys and, hang out and be buddies for a bit, It's my goal, I want to hang out and chat with you guys. You guys have a question, I'm more than happy to respond and all that good stuff. I'm not too interested in becoming the next ninja or Dr. Disrespect or whatever. I mean, if that happens, cool. But I mean, for the most part, yeah, I'm just trying to hang out and chat and whatever. So yeah, this is fun. And besides, I can only do this on Sundays, so there's no way I can be a full-time streamer. That's not my plan. I cannot do that. Sundays are my only time I'm available to do this in the morning. Yeah, right now I gotta Sundays on the afternoon, that's when I need to clean. I need to do some laundry and clean the house, vacuum, and do some shit like that. So I'm about to do that in a bit. So, anyways, what time is it? Oh, shit, it's 12:45. All right, so yeah, I'm. $3DJ, aren't you I think we talked before, right? Like you were into hardcore or something like that. I think you shared a video. I think I kind of remember that now. Wasn't that you? You're playing you're a guitarist or a bassist or something. I don't know if that's you or someone else. Yeah, it was you. Okay, see, I remember. All right. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, I tried doing the band thing as well. It's definitely, I don't know how to say, by luck. Well, I don't know if it's by luck, but I was trying to do the YouTube thing as well, be quote unquote famous. Say Freddy W or Corridor Digital. Those guys that do the VFX stuff on YouTube. I was aiming for that, but then the opportunity came to work with Paul. So, you have to make a choice. Hey, what's up, buddy? I made a choice. I'm either I can continue doing the VFX thing or you can just focus on working for someone like Paul, right? So, obviously, I had to make a choice. So, I decided to work more with Paul. So, I had to put the VFX thing aside, right? But, like I was saying earlier, now that shorts are becoming a thing on YouTube, maybe I can start doing more short VFX stuff just for fun. And, I'll post that here. So, that should be fun. What's up, Arian? Yeah, sorry, buddy. I'm almost towards the end of my stream here, but I'm actually aiming to do more video editing, live streams on Sundays. I want to try to stick to that schedule more. Okay, doggy. So yeah, next Sunday, I should be here again editing live for you guys. 10 a.m. Pacific time. A little earlier if I can. She's 15 actually. We found out she's actually 15 and she's been having this cough. So actually this Friday we're gonna take her to the vet. So yeah, she's been doing that, the coughing a lot. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, it's concerning hearing her do that coughing, but cool stuff. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Hey, thank you guys, really big time, man. I really appreciate this. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about doing this stream. I'm editing and talking or whatever, but I actually like doing this. I don't know. To be honest, I kind of prefer this than playing games. Mainly because I can get some work done, and I can hang out and bullshit with you guys, and you guys can see what I can do, and we can, you can ask me questions and other good stuff. And yeah, I like this, so I'm probably gonna aim to do this more often, right? Since me and my girlfriend, we usually have something planned almost every weekend. So when I film it, then I can edit it, live, I guess. Get some work done and bullshit, whatever. But anyways, yeah, all right. See you guys next time. Thanks, Arian. I'm gonna do the same thing when I go to Taipei. Paul already got the tickets to go to Taiwan, so I'm gonna do the same exact thing. The only main difference is I'm not gonna get drunk. That was a fucking mistake. Shit. Yeah, that's the only time you guys are ever gonna see me drink on camera for a long fucking time. Shit. But yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing in Taipei. All right, guys. Thank you so much. All right, I'll see you again next Sunday. You guys take care. Peace. Yeah, I know we fuck up, but eh. All right, man. Peace.